What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Let's kick this sucker off with a shiny. That'd be awesome. But anyway, we got the winner here. We see Super Eatsman as well. Dreamcaster. We got Amia here as well. Hello, guys. Even Nightbot saying thanks to Dreamcaster for liking the stream. I agree with that. Nightbot. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Appreciate the like there, Dreamcaster. And anybody else that's doing it. Get pranked. Wait, what got pranked? What's up, Christopher? Welcome in. We got Coco here as well with the shocked face. Shock and awe. Shock and awe. Get pranked. What are we pranking? What's the prank? I'm doing good, Christopher. I'm doing good. How about yourself? I'm a little tired. I'll admit I'm a little tired, but we're going to make it through tonight. We're going to make it through and it's going to be amazing because we're going to get the shiny right here. Okay, never mind. I couldn't even finish my sentence before I got let down. But how's it going with you, Christopher? How's everybody doing tonight? There's different Christophers for you, and Kem and I get confused. Yeah, I strictly call Kem just because there's like nobody else I know that goes by that. So I know his real name. I just prefer to call him that. Just wanted to say that. Okay, gotcha. I was worried. I was like, did I miss a prank? Was there a prank and I missed it? Because I wanted to acknowledge it. What's up, Tom? Welcome in. Oh, we got two ladies here. No shiny. Whenever that happens, it's kind of like Charmander. Like, whenever the ladies show up, it's like, ooh, this is probably going to be shiny because I don't know. Maybe it's 50-50. Maybe the rate's 50-50 on Dratini, to be honest. But I always feel like the females are more rare. I don't know. But I don't know. It's just my mindset whenever I see it. I'm like, ooh, lucky. Oh, it's Christopher Larson. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I know. Not know them, obviously, but I'm aware of their existence. I'm pretty sure. Bum. Yeah, Kem's real name is Crid. That's right. Crid P. Bacon, from what I remember. I actually know. Back in the old days, Kem messaged me on Facebook. Was like, "Is this the real Brandon R24?" And I was like, "Yes, that it is." And that's how I actually found out his real name, I think. When that showed up on my inbox. The way he said we have two ladies just after you said hello, Tom, made me think you're calling me a lady. No, don't worry. It was just impulse because I saw those guys pop up and I was like, ooh. It was just the timing was impeccable. Oh, goodness. Oh, let's see. Dratini. What are we at? We're not even at 2,000 yet. I was kind of perusing the internet today, and a lot of shiny hunters got recommended to me, and I was kind of scrolling through. Somebody was doing this hunt. I don't remember their name. They had like hardly anybody in there, but I was just kind of, just perusing around. If I land on a stream, I'll like the stream and stuff. Give people support, And they were at like 7,000 for this. I was like, oh God. Oh boy. I mean, that's still under odds, but I was like, man, at the rate I get to shiny hunts, I'm a little worried about that happening. Super Eatsman, what do you prefer? SSJ3 Goku or 3 Vegeta? Like both of the Vegetas cost first win on SSJ3. Yeah, I still like Goku's design better. Like it's cool that I'm too early on it. Like I like Vegeta's design, but Goku's just is more iconic to me. Like it just works right. Something about his like stubby Super Saiyan 3 hair, it's not as iconic to me. But I still like it. Two ladies is kind of rare, said every Pokemon playing guy ever. Absolutely. That is right. That's something you don't lead off with. No kidding. Hey, there's ladies out there that like Pokemon. Oh, hit my mic. Sorry, guys. I need to get my new mic arm so I can quit smacking this. I need to actually put it on this other side real quick at some point. I just keep forgetting. Play Pokemon, you sell and entertain your soul to demons and monsters. Please stop playing and turn your life to the Lord. I'm good, dude. I turn my life and I've surrendered to the people in this chat. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen to the coolest people in the chat right now? Except for me, I wouldn't be saying that, Tom. Yeah. Not everybody, I was just going with the message. Let's see. I'm tired tonight, Tom, but I'm good as well, though. Man, it's the end of the week, man. It's getting a little more intense. A little more intense for sure. Allison just came in and said, "No, it's all good. We're already in hell." Oh man. Let's see. Super Yeats, man. 2 Landies. Ladies, not Landies. Zendo, what's up, Zendo? How's it going? Hello. Favorite form, Goku's mastered Ultra Instinct. I'm old school. Ultra Instinct is bad A. I like it. I do like it. But what is it? I still love the original Super Saiyan, like with the flowy, swoopy hair. That's my absolute favorite version of Goku. Like it was just so epic, dude. It was so epic. It's still like my favorite form. I kind of miss when they had the flowy, not like hair gelled version of Super Saiyan, which I still like Super Saiyan. But I miss when like it was all flowy and epic and things like that. But welcome in there, Zendo. How are you, dude? How are you? Glorious, who is this guy? Draven. Who, me? I don't know. Brandon R of the 24 variety, I think. At least I identify as that way. Dreamcaster, amen. Thanks for the support there, Dreamcaster. Thank you for that. Yeah, who is this guy? He is an enigma. Whoever's behind this screen right now. How's my April Fool's Day, Dreamcaster? It was great. Nothing crazy. I got no pranks. I fell for something yesterday, and I was a little peeved at it because it was so simple. I went the whole day without getting fooled, and I read something, and I was like, oh, what the heck? I gave into it for a little bit, and I was like, I totally fell for that. And then we saw the Mario movie, so that was good. It was a good day yesterday. How about you, Dreamcaster? Draven, does this guy know who I am? Draven, of course. It's in your name. It's like EA Sports. It's in the game. Spent money you didn't have on digital cards in the cord. I think I saw the pic. Did I not react to that? I thought I saw them, but congratulations on the pools there, me. I did see a lot of stuff you posted. I thought Super Saiyan Man was your favorite. Dude, I love a Great Saiyan Man. Great Saiyan Man Saga was awesome. There's a YouTube series. I don't know if it exists anymore, but it's called The Saiyan Man. The Great Saiyan Man Saga was sick, and it's like a Team 4-esque thing, Kirk. It's freaking hilarious. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody that's younger and you don't like bad words and stuff, but it's freaking hilarious. Ivy, are you going to play ZA Legends today? I'm the guy that gave out free shinies, Ivy. Yeah, I'm not playing it today, no. I'm taking a ZA break. I like ZA. I'm just a little burnt out on it, that's all. So I'm trying to get some Dratini action. But welcome in there, Ivy. Welcome in. You got pranked yesterday, Dreamcaster. What happened? Let's see. Kiro, what's up, Kiro? How's it going? Oh, whoa, holy moly, Kiro. And you gifted yourself 50 gifted memberships. Oh my God. Hold on, I can read the chat first. Holy moly. I'm really happy because today they finally had to put, yeah, I saw that, Storm. Hello, Storm. But yeah, ZA compatibility is in. That's awesome. Holy crap, dude. That's going to go on forever. Dude, holy moly. Holy crap, dude. That's crazy. Kiro, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to read off all the messages. Just if you are in here and you got gifted, make sure you say thank you to Kiro. Oh my gosh. I'm scrolling through just to see. Like, yeah, goodness gracious. Holy moly. Not me sniping myself. I feel like that's how it should be. If you're not a member and you want to gift memberships, I think you should be like the snipe, at least one of them. Ivy even says, OMG. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Crazy. Dude, thank you so much. Seriously, that's crazy. Absolutely bonkers. That's insane. Oh my God. I'm sitting here like, I don't know what to say. Dude, thank you so much. Holy cow. Hey, one of my best friends got gifted. Aaron Powell right there. That's one of my IRL best friends. Go on, read all 50. No, then there'll be people going, you missed my message, you missed it. Super Eastman even says, oh dang. But hello there, Drake. Hello. Kiro got me in chems. Thanks again. Mia, too bad it didn't get to you. What the heck? That's my biggest thing about gifted memberships. I know we have 11,000 people now to go through, but I kind of wish it was like priority sorted by people that like show up to the streams. Which I think it's great that it's like, hey, let's gift random people. Like maybe they'll come back and say hey or something. But at the same time, I'm like, It'd be nice if the people that were like in the chat maybe that didn't have memberships got gifted first, or like priority at least. I don't know. But Kiro, thank you, dude. At least Kiro got greened up there. That's awesome. Flaming Pixie, what's up there, Pixie? How's it going? Razzie's watching Jersey Shore. Gym Tan Laundry, am I right? Gym Tan Laundry. Wish it was priority sorted by frequent viewers too. Yeah, same. Oh man, it just makes more sense to me. I even emailed YouTube about it, but this is about 2 years ago, and I got like whatever generation of AI response that was. I think with a little bit of human touch, but they didn't give me an answer to it. I was like, hey, like it used to gift out people that were active in the channel for the most part. Why is it not doing that anymore? And it was like, YouTube prioritizes every gifted membership, and like blah blah blah. Like, it's very robotic. I was just like, okay, well, that didn't answer my question. And then I responded and they didn't respond back. So I tried to dig for answers, but it was nothing. I couldn't even find anything on Reddit or anything like that. Just want to be green, says Drake. I know. Trust me, I get it. But at the same time, I say it a lot. As much as I appreciate those of you that want to like support the channel and all that stuff in a monetary way, like I just appreciate people being here. At the end of the day, like I just have like having people to talk to. Like, so that's like my favorite part about all of it. But I really do appreciate it. I mean, I've upgraded a lot of stuff on my channel. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have a new camera now. It's so fluid. Like, look at that. No blur. It's like, look at this. Like when I pull up a card, check this out. Look at that. Look at that autofocus. Well, I say that and it won't focus. Daggone it. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that quality, dude. I pull up a card and you can like actually read it. And then when I pull it away, it should go right back into focus. Woo! Look at that, man. Look at that. Beautiful. It might be because it's dark. I was testing it earlier and it was nice. I think the issue is I got to cancel my membership to be gifted. Funny enough, I can't get gifted because my channel is branded somehow. I don't know when I did it, but apparently I did a branding thing on my channel years ago. I guess I thought it was a good idea, and now I can't get gifted memberships at all. Draven, you're watching Jersey Shore. Nice. Gym Tan Laundry. Gym Tan Laundry. Although I don't suggest tanning too much. It'll make your skin all whack. Let's see. Yeah, Kiro got gifted by their own self, Tom. Funny enough. The winner, breaking news, random idiot going by the winner 860 on YouTube has no idea how to get through Silph Code, is completely lost. You have to go fight Team Rocket, right? Like you go do the game corner where I'm at right now, but the other building or whatnot. Is that the same thing? I can't remember. I just know I'm in that vicinity. Got teased yesterday by the girl who runs building bridges about my gray hair that I have. Even my oldest niece teased me about my hair. Hey, it's something you can't control, Dreamcaster. You just gotta. I get it. It's silly, and it kind of like hurts your soul a little bit, but it's nothing you can control. Just say it's extra wisdom, you know. Got a new cam too. Yeah, we got a new camera. It's all fluid. I need to work on my lighting because I used to like this light right here, this key light I have. My phone lost connection with it, and I used to be able to adjust it, but it got disconnected, so I haven't adjusted the light in years. Vinny, Linkin Park poster's epic. Thanks, dude. It's completely autographed too. I got it autographed in person years ago. I've been very fortunate to meet them a bunch of times. They're my favorite band of all time, so I'm in their fan club, and I won a lot of like meet and greets, which didn't cost any money, which is really cool. Because I know a lot of bands and groups and stars that charge a lot of money for meet and greets, and Linkin Park doesn't, except a yearly membership, which is like $15. Wow, the camera, I know, it's very nice. Cancel for chem so I could be possibly gifted. That's a good idea. Oh my gosh, sorry, my throat tightened up there. That's a good idea, Mia. But you know, not saying like, you know, rely off gifted, but you know, whatever it takes, you know, because you never know, and like people are gonna do something super generous like Hero just did. That's still going, by the way. I'm sitting here like listening to it. It's like background noise for me now, because I don't wear headphones. I don't have headphones on, so I can't block it out. I just listen to it. It's a magical sound. If I don't tan, I get more freckles. Really? I need to get a little bit of a base tan because we're going to the beach for a friend's birthday. I know, right? Before you even say anything, friends making us go to the beach, but they're paying for it. So that's cool, but I can't go down there too pasty or I will burn alive. So I need to go outside and just like stand in the sun for like 15 minutes, like a little bit, so I don't fry. I'm really worried about getting a crazy sunburn. You're at the Rocket Hideout. You're at Silphco. Oh, you're at the Silphco part. Okay. So I'm still pretty far behind. Watch the whole Harry Potter Fantastic Beasts movie trilogy. What did you think, Drake? What did you think? Let's see, because you were DMing me at like 5 a.m. all the time. Wait, me? I was? 5 a.m. your time? Oh, it was Burliest. Oh, okay. I was like, I know I was like sending you stuff. I was replying and stuff to you. I was like, I don't think it was 5. If anything, we're further. I'm earlier than you. In the 24-hour, there was tons of gifts and didn't get hit at all. Man, it's kind of like Dorian. I know that Alley Cat comes in here sometimes, and she was trying to gift a Dorian, and she's been at it for months, and he never got hit, and he ended up deciding to just sign up for his own membership. But it kind of blows my mind. Like, he had everything turned on and all that good stuff, and it never worked. But you know, I do appreciate him signing up. That was really cool because like I said, I don't really expect it. It's extremely unlikely, so I figured that was the issue. Yeah, it's something. It's so weird. So weird. My DMs, but not all every time you get gained EXP on Go. Oh, it was that, not me. I was gonna say, I was like, I'm sorry if I was a little early. I apologize. But then I was like, wait, no, there's no way. There's no way. Stop these 5 a.m. DMs. I know, right? I'm just an early riser, man. What the heck? Don't hate on my rise and grind abilities. No, I'm kidding. If I'm anything but that. If I could go into work at any time, I'd probably come into work around 10 o'clock. I definitely wouldn't be, coming in super early. Like some of my coworkers. I work with a bunch of rise and grind kind of people. Even my business partner, he's up at like 3 a.m. He sleeps like 11 to 3:30 every day. That's his like sleep schedule. And I'm like, dude, I would die. I would absolutely die if I did that. It's not bad, more green paper, Mia. Yeah, like I said, I know everybody's got different situations, and that's why I always say it's not a deal breaker if your name's green or not. Like I enjoy talking to people. Like I don't care, we'll just worry about all that stuff. Never. But yeah, we're good. You'll be right back, Dreamcaster. Sounds good. We'll catch you in a little bit. Hey, there's my friend. I looked at the screen. I see Aaron popping up. Gotta get together sometime soon. With Kim, I was glad because he got that 7-second slow mode thing, and I talked tons. Oh, for the chat. Yeah, I have 5 seconds turned on. I don't think you can like rapid fire on here because I never know when the chat's gonna be too crazy for me to go in. So I got like a little 5-second or 2-second buffer or something just for my own sanity because I want to make sure I don't miss too many things because I really like to respond to everything. I feel bad. I feel guilty if I don't respond to everything. Membership supersedes the slow-mo, which is a huge perk. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. It does kind of get around that, doesn't it? I forgot about that. Bum, ba-da-bum. Oh, we're past 1,600 already. We're on our way to 2,000. Ba-da-da-dum. Nope. No nicknames, just Dratinis. I will consider nicknames if we get it. But right now, no nicknames. No nicknames, please, until I see pink. Froggy, how far are you in Pokopia? I honestly don't know. I watch Allison play, but she's kind of just map hopping. She's unlocked a decent amount of areas. But story-wise, I don't know how far we are. Or she is. I'm just watching. I say we loosely because I'm just watching. I'm not playing. Hopefully get that pink snake dragon, Kiro. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I would love to be one of the lucky people that get both Charmander and Dratini under odds. But I feel like I'm due for a really long hunt, thanks to Charmander being way under odds. Sparks, what's up, Trainer Sparks? How's it going? How's it going? It's super bright in older games. Yeah, everybody keeps like the first day I was hunting it, people were like, "How can you tell if it's shiny? It already kind of looks shiny." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's got a little bit of a purple tint that can confuse the eyes, but if you're really worried, there is a star that pops up by the image of the Pokemon, so it'll be all right." I shouldn't miss it unless I reset too early, so we should be okay. Mia, you're hunting Deoxys. Oh, man, I really want to hunt that. Good luck, Mia. I hope it shows up soon for you. I'm jelly. I wish I was doing that hunt, but I've prided myself in trying to do this one. But I feel like I got plenty of time to fill up my time with hunts, since we're not going to probably get Gen 10 until November next year. So we got a long time to fill up with fun. One thing I learned, Brandon treats us equally. Some streamers do actively focus on the members, but are people they know, but that's what makes Brandon the best PokeTuber. Well, thanks, Tom. I like to imagine I keep doing that. But yeah, I do want to grow the channel at some sort of degree. But my biggest worry, I've talked about that a lot, is if I do grow the channel, I'm scared that I won't be able to keep up with the chat as much. But I'm going to do my darn best. And like I said, if I have to implement a little bit of a slow mode, a little bit, then I will do that. But I want to make sure I am able to interact with everybody. Wish I was under odds, but still. Oh no, you're still at the still at Charmander. Oh boy, goodness. It's like, man, I just want to start the game at this point. I'm assuming you're not keeping track of time nor checks. You're just kind of doing it. Because I was gonna ask how many checks you're at, but honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I probably wouldn't keep track of checks. I know if you go to your Switch settings, it tells you how long you played the game, or like a general estimate. I think when I got my Charmander, I was like 35 hours or something playing the game. You think it'll be January? Really? You think it'll be that early? I would love that, but I just feel like unless they have some sort of big game coming out next year for the holiday, I just feel like it's going to be the big holiday game. Because regardless of what people say on the internet about Pokemon, it sells like hotcakes. So it will be the money bringer for Nintendo in some shape, way, or form. I think it'll be November, but maybe it could be. November's my pick, but you know, I'll take it earlier. I will not be mad about it. Spark's pretty good. I've been seeing these hunts more popping up, but I feel like I'm the only ones who do it as of now. You know, others are streaming others, so seeing you do it is nice. Yeah, I've never played Fire Red, Leaf Green. I've always been a Pokemon fan, but I really wasn't playing games that much around this era. So it's been really fun to kind of go back and do things in the old school way. I feel like I'm like newer game burnt out at the moment. Nothing bad. Like I could still play them, but I'm enjoying stepping back in time a little bit. Started back up when I subscribed to Cam. I run the original Game Boy Advance. Nice. On the actual console. Man, so it's been going that long. Gosh, it just clicked. You were, how long have you been doing that? Like Arceus is the only thing I waited a bit, so I think that's why I think that. Yeah, I mean I would take it. January's my birthday. I'll take a birthday game. I'll take a January Pokemon game, just like Legends Arceus was released on my actual birthday, which was pretty cool. So that was my birthday present. Thanks, Game Freak. Thanks. You are open. You treat everyone with the utmost respect, regardless of their background. That means everything in the world. Well, thanks, man. I try. I don't like, everybody, like, the way I see it, we're all different. And I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome that we're all different. Whatever Nate the Hate thinks is what I think. Yeah, if he says January, then I'll definitely be raising some eyebrows. I'll be like, oh. Phil, what's up, Phil? What's up, man? Good to see you. Sparks, yeah, the odds higher make these shines more valuable to me. Yeah, I get that. Not that I want every hunt to be long, because everybody's like, oh, is that the only thing that matters in shiny hunting? Like, no. I just do think, the more time you put into something, it does give that sense of like specialness. Like you took the time and you kept going. You kept doing it. You didn't give up. It's like a badge of honor. I wonder how many close to 6 IV Charmanders I've skipped over. Yeah, too bad it doesn't tell you all that. I mean, I guess you could check maybe, but that would slow down things so much. Phil's day hasn't been too bad. Frick yeah, dude. It's gonna be my standard answer. Whatever Nate thinks, right? I'm gonna be sad if whatever intel he gets stops. I'm gonna be sad. It's like when like leakers were getting all this intel and like, Nintendo found out where they were getting it from, and then it stopped. Like then it just became random BS. But then Nate shows up with all this like pretty accurate information, and I'm like, where's he getting his? Is he an employee? Is he my uncle that works at Nintendo? Last message. If you don't see it, Brandon, then my stuff definitely ain't showing up for you for some reason. I think YouTube hates you. No, I probably missed it. Hold on. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see it. My bad. I just missed it. Let's see. Is my stuff coming up? What else did I miss? I love Newt Scammander. Wait, no, Newt. Hold on. Send me some stuff again there, Drake. I apologize. I'll apologize. Got my emotional support kitties for my shiny hunt. Hey, that's the best. That's the best. Any pet, really, but you know, they're your pets. They're yours. They're your dudes. Something with joke on Spawncast when he was on. Like, where do you get your stuff? Where is it? Oops. But yeah, sorry about that, Drake. Sorry about that. Eddie Redmayne's character. I almost said Charmander. I thought I said Charmander. Oh my gosh, Tango, don't do that. Tango's doing his whimpery whine swing set sounding thing he does. Because Allison's kind of throwing some ball with him. So he's got some hype going on. Phil, I know, right? That was crazy. Crazy. I'll shout out to Kiro for that. That was nuts. Absolutely bonkers. Thank you again. Crazy. Miko, is it okay to hate on Glaceon? I mean, I think everybody's entitled to an opinion. Whether it's, cool with anybody or not, I mean, I think it's fair. If you don't like something, that's your opinion. I'm indifferent on Glaceon personally. It's like, whatever. Not to cause trouble, but some of the stuff I find very safe. Like he said, Zelda remake for the holidays, 3D Mario next year. That's pretty safe bets. Yeah, but we're never really guaranteed a Zelda remake. I will say. 3D Mario, yes. I feel like anybody can say 3D Mario every year. And they could theoretically, like, if they announce, like, Mario Golf or something, they could be like, oh, see, that's the 3D Mario. My information wasn't truly all right, but it is, that's what I was hearing. That's the thing I was hearing. Better get Ocarina at the end of the year. Yeah, I'm trying not to get my hypes too hyped up, but I'm pretty stoked. I am pretty stoked about it if it's real, especially if it's a full-on remake. Like they go all out with it, give it all the detail, all the love, massage it into something great. Add some extra content. Like they don't have to like add any dungeons or anything, but more things to do in the Hyrule field. Maybe there's more collecty things, more people walking around, and just making it lively would be nice. Angel Profits, I bet you can make the good ending of Sonic CD under 3 hours. I've actually never played Sonic CD. I weirdly like the movies more than the games. I don't really play the games that much, but I like the Sonic movies. I find them very enjoyable to watch. But I haven't really played most of the games since like the ones on Sega Genesis. You went in a direction with the massaging. Yeah, they're making it just right, Massage the extra details there. It's not like very specific usually. I tend to think that they might have some intel, but some things I think he picks something, a good chance he throws it out. I mean, that's just the kind of like the standard for the average leaker. I get what you're saying. But just the fact that he's been pretty good at things, I'm inclined to believe some of it. But I'm trying to keep myself in check. Like, keep the hype in check, Brandon. Don't go crazy. But it would be cool. The one thing I don't like about leaks is because it would have been really cool if it was just we didn't know it was coming, and then they show a Nintendo Direct, and bam, the final trailer's Ocarina of Time remake. Like, ooh, that'd been crazy, dude. I'm still gonna be hyped because I'm trying to make sure I'm not like this is gonna happen. So I'm still gonna be excited if they show a trailer for it, but we will see whenever they want to do a Nintendo Direct. Allison's here with the like. Thanks, hon. Thank you. He's a prophet though, not a leaker. Made some banana pancakes. Oh, breakfast for dinner. Let's go. Nice. I'm probably talking rubbish. No, it's okay. Well, for the longest time, I mean, I still really don't like leaks. I'm not a huge leaks fan personally, but it is what it is. Last message. What the heck? How am I missing things? Where is it? Oh. Okay. Okay, I don't see anything. I went to check. I'm on live chat, but I don't see anything at that point. The last thing I see is you saying okay to my send it again kind of thing. But I don't see anything this time, I promise. I'm not lying this time. I mean, I wasn't lying originally, but I'm not lying that I don't see anything. There's nothing there. Nothing since you last said okay, and I'm on live chat as well. I have offended your far-fetched. That's pretty far-fetched for me to do that. Let's see. How's chat doing? I think chat's pretty good. I think chat's doing pretty fine and dandy overall. I can't speak for everybody individually, but the chat itself is great. Nothing crazy happening. Nothing crazy. By the way, we do have 24 likes. So thank you all for that. We have hit the like goal and like surpassed it. We have surpassed the like goal. Let's see. No nicknames. Dratini. So did a 20-minute lower body workout. Nice. Lower body's gonna be super fit. All the squats. Did you get your squats in? If I have to do one more squat today, I'm going to scream. Today was my lower body day today as well. Should I get Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Gray, or Game Boy or Ruby? Hold on. For Game Boy or Ruby or Sapphire? It depends if you're tired of Kanto or not. I know some people are pretty burnt out on Kanto stuff. Ruby and Sapphire, I've never played, so I honestly, right now, just because I'm playing this game, I want to lean towards those games, but that's just my pick because I'm playing this game right now. So if I was going to get a new game, I'd want to get something that I haven't played yet. Let's see. I'm doing well. It's like 3 a.m. I'm shiny hunting. Man, 3 a.m. Sheesh. I just can't. I wish I could do late nights. I just can't do it anymore. Around like 1 o'clock, I'm usually struggling. Like 1 a.m., even on like a weekend, I'm starting to like go old man mode. Alongside, light goal 33. 33. I mean, I'll pin it. I just don't know if people will see it. It's kind of long. Kind of long there. I'm randomly playing Metopia. It's the Utopia, but Metopia. Nice. Doing all the games. I have an ambition one day. It's like I would love to be able to like afford all the Pokemon games with complete in box, but that is a very outstanding like goal financially. It's intense. But I would love to do that one day. I'd love to have like a collection because I want to get some like shelves and stuff behind me. Just kind of like just have Nintendo and Pokemon themed things behind me. But costs money, and I already spent a lot of money on new camera, new mic, all that stuff. Honestly, I could lower my camera a little bit. I think the reason is because I've been working nights. Oh, so your body's kind of just used to staying up at this point, Kiro. Lighting looks so yellow. Yeah, because it's a yellowish light. I gotta like it's just feeding off the light. Light goal is long size. Is that what you see? That's actually kind of funny, to be honest. Hence, you can't sleep. Yeah, you kind of got your body used to the late nights. Fire Red Leaf Green is available for $20, and Ruby and Sapphire is over 100. So, oh, yeah. To be fair, yeah, it's $20 on the eShop. It depends on if you want like physical copies or not. Depends. Like the diapers, all the cartridges. No, that's fair enough. I feel like even the cartridges are expensive. Retro is very pricey, yes. Very, very much so. Kind of regret. I mean, I used to look at retro Pokemon. It was retro at the time, but like 10, 15 years ago, I was looking at old games. And I remember like being like annoyed that they were like $70, $100. Now I'm out here like, oh, is $230 a fair price? And what I said after the Newt Scamander thing was I love the trilogy, and I didn't know Albus Dumbledore was Pride until the third movie, and looked it up. So there's that. I'm surprised a certain somebody let that fly. But I guess she got her paycheck and was like, okay. The OG Emerald, nice. That one's probably one of the more expensive ones to get because Emerald was probably one of the weaker selling Pokemon games. Kind of silly, yeah, the retro prices. I mean, it makes sense. Supply and demand. I think the prices would go down a little bit if Nintendo just dropped all the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on the eShop. I think the prices would tumble a little bit. Probably not astronomical amounts, but I think they would tumble a little bit. If they're just to display, that's one thing. But if you can get a Deoxys something cartridge, you're right. Mine would be just display, and you know, some people might say, "Why don't you get repros?" Because no, I want to have authentic. Got all the DS games, and I'm glad, Kiro. Yeah, good stuff, man. I wish I was not a ding dong. I'm pretty sure I sold some of my Pokemon games to get other games. There was an era, not just Pokemon. There was an era where I was like, when I would be done with some games, I'd trade in those games to get a new game I wanted. And I bet you anything I traded in some Pokemon games at the time. And I hate myself for it. But that was how I afforded things back when I was younger. If I wanted to get something, it was convenient, more convenient at the time. Because ew. Ugh, as if. Okay, so the emoji is okay and the word isn't. Like bullying someone on YouTube. Yeah, I guess YouTube doesn't like the word pride or something. I don't know. Or bi or gay. I don't know. But, you know, we'll roll with it. Can't do much else than that. Then Duke flies, and Duke, do you want the ball? Throws the ball into a plastic bottle tower. Then Duke flies into the bottle tower. What? Who's Duke? Who's Duke? Hopefully not the basketball team. A box copy of Emerald is $370 there. That's actually a sweet deal. Here it is. I think one of my local shops has it. It's like pristine condition, and it's like $700 something. It's something crazy. I took a picture of it. I just don't know where it's at. I have to scroll for a while. I wish I could search like Emerald in my camera roll and it'd pull it up, but I don't think it will. But it's astronomical. But it's in pristine condition, like minus the wrap. It's like perfect. So I understand, but at the same time, I'm like, ooh, rough. White 2 would be the most expensive. I didn't already own it, but I'm already missing the case from White 2 and Black 2. But honestly, just have them to play. Yeah, at least you have them. That's the important part. Me, I'm like an aesthetic person, so I like to have the boxes and whatnot. But at the end of the day, as long as you can play the game and you can enjoy the game, that's the important part. Let's see. Make Pokeberries here. I had the stupid AI thing on Facebook Messenger get mad because I was upset that an adult was being a bully to my ADHD. Autistic ADHD niece told my sister to go have a long talk with her. Oh gosh. So Facebook wasn't wanting you to like send a message about it or something? Is normal those lights make buzzing noises? What lights? What lights are we talking about here? Hi there. Mick Pokeberry. Hello. Get out 500, 700. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Hi there, Beyblade. Just be careful in all the caps. But yeah, Cookie VR. I remember that name. What's up, dude? Welcome back. Welcome back. Facebook is an experience. Yeah, that's why I don't use it anymore. And funny enough, we had a conversation at work today where they want me to like pull stuff from Facebook. They're like, whenever you see a review from one of our clients, since you're all our friends with them, make sure you screenshot them and stuff and use them in like ads and stuff. And I was like, what if we don't use Facebook anymore? And I got you're just going to start using it again. So I was like, Nah. So I found my business partner's login, and I logged in for his because I'm done with that stupid app. The lights in your room, Burliest? I don't think so. I've never had a light buzzing in my room. I've heard lights buzzing when I'm like outside, but I don't know if it's good in your house. I'm not an electrician though. I don't have any lighting experience other than I screwed in a couple light bulbs by myself, by the way. So you can't do the how many Brandons does it take to screw in a light bulb joke, because I've done it. I've Heart Gold completed the box with the Pokewalker. I keep it safe, and I had a spare one for the purpose of playing. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome, Kiro. Heck yeah, dude. Those go for a lot, especially if you have the Pokewalker. Not saying you're going to sell it, but, you know, it's pretty crazy. Let's see. So I remember the Bucky's. I remember the Bucky's shrine. Good old Bucky's. Good old Bucky's. Fluorescent lights. They hum like angels. So is it fluorescent, I guess? Flagged our mom, who is the admin or whatever. It's the only way my mom and sisters communicate without having 400 business days. Yeah, it's the only way my mom messages me is Facebook Messenger. So I do have Messenger, but I don't have the book of face itself. But that's my mom won't text me. She just uses that. That's it. Mihi, what's up, Mihi? How's it going, dude? How's it going? We got Keith here. What's up, Keith? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, both Mihi and Keith. How are you guys doing? You can smooch my butt. Boss, smooch my butt. I cut myself with a rusted blade. Didn't feel good, but wait. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were doing it on purpose, Kirby. I was like, oh, goodness. Yeah, I just be careful with that. I will say, when I was younger, we used to play wiffle ball on my street, and we used the mailboxes as bases. And one time I hit a really good hit, and I was running, and I was just kind of tapping the mailboxes, like just to run as fast as I could. And one of the mailboxes was rusty, and I sliced my palm on it. But I didn't get it checked out. I just roll with it. I didn't even tell my parents about it. But I'm still here today, so I guess I'm good. But I was scared. I was scared for a little bit. I was like, did I get tetanus? 50 gifted. I know me. We were talking about that earlier, how it's like, it's awesome. Thank you so much, Kiro. But at the same time, like, why don't people that like show up at a frequent flyer miles level get priority? It would be nice if that was the case. Because sometimes it does. Every once in a while, I'm like, oh, there's a couple people that get gifted. I'm like, okay, I know those names. But I think out of the 50, I recognized 2 people that come in here on a regular basis. And me, yes, there is a new camera. We have a new camera now. It's fluid. Look at that. Yeah, Kira did 50 gifted memberships. I just told Allison about the 50 gifted, and she was like, yeah, you were working out. Took my old Switch and got them a copy of the game, and now I have a quad hunt set up, and it cost me less than Scarlet Violet after DLC. Holy crap, dude. That's a win, Keith. That's awesome, man. Congrats on the goods, dude. Congrats. Kirby says, yikes. Are you referring to my hand? I don't even have a scar from it. There's nothing there. Look, high res. Thanks to new camera. High res. But yeah, we good. I survived. Whoa, Kiro with 20. Look at that. Drake was just saying. Dude, oh my gosh, Kiro. Oh my gosh. Hack Attack, Pedro, Salt. I'm trying to look at all these names. Oh my gosh. I know I'm not. I'm just looking at them real quick. Holy moly. Mimbo hype. Don't know Mimbo hype for Kiro. Dude, thank you so much. Me, yeah, we're at 11K now. We're at 11K, that's right. Camera's amazing, Keith. Yeah, it was a good deal. It was only, I'm gonna say only, it was only $200. But I saw a lot of good reviews. On YouTube about it, and so I was like, I need to get things, because things are kind of skyrocketing in price. I'm afraid everything's gonna keep going up. So I was like, I'm just gonna invest. I'm gonna invest in the channel and spend what I got, and there we go. But thank you again, Kira. Oh my goodness. And we got Keith flexing 25 months. That's not going to show up down here for a while, but thank you, Keith, as well for the 25 months. Let's get some hype for Keith as well. Didn't realize I've been around this long, right? And some of the numbers blow my mind, dude. And like, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Keith, for that. Absolutely insane. Thank you guys for sticking around that long in any shape, way, or form. That's crazy. Crazy. 70 gifted is epic. I know, right? Hero equals epic. We're just gonna roll with that. Goodness, even see. Congrats on the 11K. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we crossed it. I'm always so scared to like be like, woo, we did it. We hit 11,000 because I'm always afraid that it's gonna, you know. Sometimes I get on, I jump on my computer, and it's like, oh, I lost 15 subscribers overnight. They do little purges and things, and so I'm always afraid to be like, yeah, guys, we did it. But you know, we're celebrating it. It's awesome. It is awesome. We're only 89,000 away from my goal, so we got this. We're working towards it. But thank you, Tom. But thanks for the hype there, Allison and Mick Pokeberry and Tom as well. Hype from Mia. Let's go. Cameras are way too immediately boost production value. It looks warmer. Yeah, I need to adjust the settings. It came with a program. I haven't installed it yet, but with the program, I can adjust it to like, you know, better white balance. I think that's what's going on right now is the white balance is off. Like it's not the best at the moment. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I can fix all that stuff. But I just got it today. I plugged it in, and here we are. My birthday's tomorrow. Bay says, my friends are over tonight, and I got $75 from friends and grandparents may get a Pokemon game or some cards. Nice. That's a good way to spend it. Happy birthday to you, dude. I know that I sometimes I'm live on Fridays, but I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow. So happy birthday to you, dude. Hope you and your friends have an awesome night. Hope you guys do some fun things, play some games, play some party games. I don't know. Welcome back, Dreamcaster. Welcome back. Hey, Brooke, what's going on? Hello. New mic, new camera, 11K, right? I felt like it was time. Since the dawn of streaming, I've had the same things, and so I decided to splurge for the channel, and you know, I got to give it. You know, I feel. No, it's deserved. I always feel like a broken record thanking you guys, but you know, without you guys, I don't do this. You know, I can't get this. I can't get this. Like, so I mean, it's all of you guys. But that's why I always say I try to pour what I get back into the channel in some shape, way, or form. Imagine we made 89,000 accounts and then subscribe to all of them. Yeah, I think they'd all probably get some sort of spam flag at some point because it'd be like an IP address recognition or something. First of all, purging a certain spin kicking alts. Maybe. Who knows? But we don't have to worry about that. You're green now, Drake. Yeah, Kiro was generous enough to do another 20 gifted memberships, and your name popped up, and I laughed because I was like, "Hey, you were just talking about that, and you got gifted." So, yeah, thanks to Kiro again. You know, Drake, you are now green because of that. Bro, give a nasty headache. Oh no. Do you think it's allergies or just stress? Being too busy. Don't start getting all mushy now. I'm trying not to because I don't want to like I appreciate you guys so much, like for real, but I don't want to like I don't want to like get annoying. My big fear is getting annoying about anything. I know you'd be like, why would that make you annoying? I don't know. It's just how my brain thinks. Like if I say the same things over and over again, you guys are gonna be like, okay, we get it. All right. One a day, one account a day. So 89,000 days. 89,000 days of making an account. I got a double shiny hunting setup, Burliest. Nice. Switches or Game Boy Advances? What do you got going on there, Burliest? I'm hunting myself a wild shiny Sky Encounter legendary. Oh yeah, that's right. And Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, right, Mihi? Literally the legendary hunt that nobody really attempts because of its rareness. Lots of water helps with headaches. That's true. That is true. Sometimes headaches are just annoying. They just show up all unwanted and whatnot, walking in with their chest all bumped out, like, hey, you're going to have a headache. I appreciate you too. You're a good guy, and you listen to everyone, try to treat everyone equally. Yeah, for sure, Drake. I try. Like I said earlier, I apologize about the message. It might have actually, the original one might have got hidden, and I just didn't see that one, because I feel like if it was big enough, I would have seen it. It was a bigger message. So apologies for that. 2 switches, Burleys. Nice. Nice. Your backlighting is a different mood tonight. You trying to swoo us? A little bit, maybe. I don't know. It's actually just a new camera. So all my the lighting in my office is a little bit of a warmer light. So it's getting picked up really well. The warmth is getting picked up really well by the new camera. I literally just encountered an Articuno while riding that. Oh, too bad it wasn't shiny though. So close. Playing Pokopia and fishing up something from the lava. You can fish in lava, Froggy? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I phased on Charizard, a Fearow, and Venomoth. Oh man, did you catch him, Mihi, or did you let him fly away? Did it fly away? Let's see. All right. I've seen 2 pigeons, but didn't catch. Oh, two of the Pidgeots. Every time I type in Pidgey, my phone autocorrects to like Pidgeot or something, which is weird. I was like, Pidgeot? That's an interesting one. You got the 3 you mentioned. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's fine, you know? Are you doing like a chain kind of thing? I know that the code came out and it was like, yeah, the shiny only applies to the next Pokemon to pop up, but I would still do the chain personally just to help the spawn rate. It was Arcanine. They fished Arcanine? Huh. Huh. I mean, who am I to question Pokemon logic? Because Pokemon logic never makes sense. Why does every Pokemon hatch out of an egg? We don't know. We just roll with it. We don't care. Me and my friends are just downstairs. No parents, and I don't know why, but it's at 9 p.m. I'm getting your first soda. You gotta hype yourself up. When I did like little birthday parties and hung out with my friends all night, it was always an all-nighter. I can't do that nowadays. I'm too old and I get sleepy. But when I was younger, all-nighters, man. All-nighter. The longest I've stayed up was almost 3 days straight. And then I slept on the Sunday before school. I slept like probably 12, 13 hours and didn't even wake up. My parents were a little worried about me, but they just let me sleep, and that's okay. I just needed a lot of sleep. I got to catch a combo of 11 random Pokemon, so rare spawn. Yeah, okay, I gotta get the combo. Fair enough. Gotta get it. Now I'm just waiting in the sky with a max lure. Just flapping and flapping, making sure you don't miss some sparkles. Dreamcaster last message. Oh wait, I hate them because when I have a migraine, I get really sick because of my head hurting a lot. Yeah, migraines are nothing. Like I really had never ever experienced a migraine, but I finally have now twice. Luckily, I figured out the source is me just working out a little too dehydrated. But I now know how terrible migraines are. I've never said they were anything but terrible, but now I know. Now I know how terrible they are because, my gosh, it's debilitating. I didn't want to move. Like, that whole day was brutal. Oh my gosh. But luckily I figured it out. So I don't really do any crazy workouts until later on in the evening when I have, a little bit of food in my belly and I'm very hydrated. We're not a Pokemon that exists in Gen 1. Eggs and breeding weren't a thing until Gen 2. Good question. There probably isn't an answer, but good question. I personally don't know, but you might have to ask Masuda. Didn't Masuda come up with that? He's a growing boy is all. That's right. For 14 hours sleeping. Yeah, it was brutal. In a fun way, though. In a fun way. Because it was one of my friend's birthdays, and then the next day was another friend's birthday, and both friends were wanting to, have sleepovers. So I went to both, and then that third day I was awake for most of the day because I had, I think I had to do something with my parents and our family in general, and so I was pretty beat. But I don't remember being too exhausted. At that age you have a lot of energy, so as long as I was moving, I was good. But I do remember sleeping pretty much an eternity afterwards. I was concerned for you. You're really not yourself that day. Yeah, oh, gosh. I tried to power through, but yeah, it eventually got to the point where I couldn't keep my left eye open. It was so intense. It's hard to describe. I mean, those of you that get migraines understand it, but it felt like anything I looked at, it could be like a solid black color, but it was so bright. I don't know how to explain it. It just felt, everything felt so bright and so overwhelming. I was like, okay, I hate to do it, guys, but we got to end the stream. Sleepover party rock. I don't think that song was out in my sleepover eras. We typically, I don't know what we listened to be honest. We were more playing N64. I've told this story before, but I remember one of my sleepovers, one of my friends hit one of my other friends with a pillow, and one of my friends just grabbed a pillow, not knowing it had a bunch of N64 games in it, and hit one of my other friends in the head with it. Almost gave another one of my friends a concussion that night. All you heard was it was crazy sound of plastic. Everybody ended up being okay, but that was scary for a minute because that didn't feel good. Let's see. Two princes play then. Wait, two princes play. None of the games. No. N64 games were basically Nokia cell phones. But you have to slam a N64 game on the ground for it to break. You have to slam it. That was the good thing about things back in the day. They were kind of unbreakable. Gonna go, Drake. All right, sounds good, Drake. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. But take care. We'll catch you around. Oh wait, no, I can't check things yet. Input lag. Not a fan of that. Dratini. N64 games in the cushion. Interesting place to store them. Yeah, it was one of my friends who lived up the street. So, it was just easier to carry your sleeping bag down and all your games and whatnot. It was just easier. I should clarify why they were there, but yeah, it was just easier to carry everything down. I really want to get Brilliant Diamond with my money I got for my birthday, but I also want to get Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, which I get both less. That is true. It just kind of depends on which one you want the most. Brilliant Diamond, I personally wasn't too big on. I will say I enjoyed my playthrough. I just wasn't a big fan of the visual style of the game, which is funny because it was just like a one-to-one remake. But it was just my personal opinion on it. But I still enjoyed the playthrough because I never played a Diamond and Pearl game, so it's cool to experience. But I don't know. I personally go Leaf Green, Fire Red, Leaf Green, but that's up to you. Totally up to you. Now, if you breathe on a Switch cartridge wrong, it'll stop working forever. Yeah, we've kind of regressed, but at the same time, I kind of like the compactness of things as a physical collector. Someone who likes to get physical copies, I'm glad things are a little more compact. It makes it easier to store. N64 boxes, Game Boy Advance boxes, they're boxes. They're a little larger. A little bit larger. The graphics aren't my favorite. It looks like Bob the Builder. What's kind of crazy, Mia, if you look at concept art for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, they had a better vision in my opinion, but I think, they also were told hey, you have a year and a half to make the game. So they had to get kind of realistic with what they wanted to do. Because I really think, and I don't know if it's been stated or not, I feel like they built it off the same code because if I'm not mistaken, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl had the same glitches as Diamond and Pearl originally. So I feel like they just brought the code over and then put basically a new shiny coat of paint on it. Brilliant Diamond is in Sinnoh. I don't have anything against it, but Sinnoh is my least favorite region. It's okay. Don't worry. We're a judgment-free zone there, babe. We all may disagree on things here and there, but At the end of the day, it is just an opinion. It's not going to affect our lives that we have different opinions in Pokemon regions. So don't worry, you can say that. We're not gonna fight you on it. There might be disagreements, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just Pokemon. It's okay to have an opinion. It doesn't affect real world shenanigans. 'Tis interesting. Now, some say BSP is much better. I know that Scarlet and Violet have absorbed all the hate. Really, I did like the underground statue thing. I thought it was fun to like chip away at the rocks and stuff. I enjoyed that. Unless Nate the Hate says it's not a prophecy. The prophecy has been foretold. I beat this P for the regular Switch, but I play the Switch Lite. It works on both. It works on both. Did you say it's just Pokemon? What do you mean by just? I mean it in the sense of it doesn't affect real world like things. Like it's, you know, just not liking something about Pokemon isn't going to affect everybody's day-to-day life. So, you know, opinions like that are okay. It's like, all right, yeah, that's fine. It's Pokemon. Trying to make a layout for shiny hunting Burliest. Like on the computer. Pokemon is life. Pokemon is love. Pokemon is life. My business partner asked me that today because he's given up something. He's doing some challenge where it's like you do one thing but take away another in your life. And so we were talking about stuff and he was like, what would you do if you just had to like completely give up Pokemon? And I was like, I just wouldn't. I wouldn't, you know, whatever. Like I didn't know how to answer it. Like it wouldn't be one of my choices if I had to give up something. I know someone that despised BDSP when they came out, but now he likes BDSP because Scarlet and Violet is the worst ever Pokemon game. See, I like Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, it's not finished. It's not a finished game, but Scarlet and Violet had great characters, great writing. It just unfortunately shipped out in a bad state. Those words make no sense together, right? Oh, and yeah, Photoshop. That's where I make all my stuff. I do it on the old Photoshop. Photoshop. You have to choose between alligator and Pokemon. Oh, Allison? Oh, absolutely, Allison. Absolutely. I will always value humans more than a video game, even though, like, you know, I love video games. I don't know what I'd do if I was sitting here by myself, to be honest. I'd probably drive myself insane. I wouldn't have anybody to talk to. I'd be talking to, like, nothing. And then people would call the police because they'd think I'm having a psychotic breakdown or something. General Sir Douglas, Gen 10 will hopefully be the more refined due to it taking longer, right? I think that's going to be the case. I think they've learned their lesson. Even though Scarlet and Violet sold well, it only really sold well for about a month and kind of just stagnated. Like the fans that wanted the game got it. It didn't really sell anymore after that. So I think even though it did some banger numbers, I think they probably looked at it and were like, wow, okay, the internet wasn't wrong about it. Like I said, I loved the games, just, you know, it had some quirks. Pokemon to me is the best thing that happened to me throughout my life. It's not just Pokemon. Yeah, he was asking me because I did say it is just Pokemon, because I don't mean it in like it's just that thing. I just mean it doesn't affect like real world things. Like Pokemon not being they're not having a new game isn't going to affect the economy or something. You know, like I mean it like that. Might affect Nintendo's economy. Can someone please help me evolve a shiny Pumpkaboo in Legends ZA? If anybody can help out Sun Fury. If anybody's playing the game. I don't know, is anybody playing ZA? I'm curious. I know a lot of people have kind of like, not turned against ZA, but I feel like people are kind of burnt out on ZA. You call yourself a Pokemon fan? I am a fan. I am a fan. I just don't let it consume my life too much. Allison will beg to differ on that. I do play Pokemon a lot. I just said to him, so you're to hop on the latest hate bandwagon. Yeah, he gave into the YouTubers. He gave into the YouTuber combos. You can't do that. Never go full YouTuber when you know, watch videos. I watched that RGT86 guy. I can't remember if that's his actual channel name, but I watch him on occasion, and so I get recommended his videos. And I saw today where it was like, Nintendo gets hard and I'm happy or something. I was like, man, people love those negative videos. They get so good clicks. Like the clicks are so good. Friend Bridget asked me, who would I save, her or my dog? I said, I don't even want to hurt your feelings. Dude, the thing about pets is they're so innocent, man. You can probably look at your friend and remember a time maybe they did you wrong. Like even though you're best friends or whatnot, you might think about that thing they did and you're like, ugh. But animals are so pure and they don't deserve any sort of harm. So I understand that choice. How many legendary Pokemon does Allison have in Pokopia? I don't know. Maybe she can answer that. I have no idea. Let's see. No shiny there. Worst thing about Scarlet and Violet were the buggy tear raids. I like the tear raids per se, but when the challenge is handicapping the player due to glitches, it's no fun. Absolutely. I remember being very frustrated by that as well. General So Douglas. It was annoying. I think if we didn't have Pokemon, we wouldn't have met each other. Thanks to Pokemon, we formed this wonderful community, even if sometimes that the games are a bit rough. Yeah, we still have fun with them. That's the thing I try to make people understand, Tom. It's like, how can you play a mess? Like, you're just a shill for Nintendo. And I'm like, but they're fun. Like, I don't know. Like, just because I'm having fun doesn't mean like you gotta hate on it. Like, you don't have to come around. Like, we've had that in the past where people just like won't shut the heck up about it. It's like, dude, like if you don't like it, that's cool. Like, I feel like sometimes people are just trying to get a ruse out of you. Burnt out of ZA because I start all over and I hate that, right? Ugh, it's tough. It's tough, Dreamcaster. Coco just loves, and I've seen him once a week. Okay, well that's good, better than nothing. I'm glad you get to see him once a week. Hopefully more though. It's killing me slowly. Well, hopefully it gets more frequent here soon enough. I think the apartment didn't like dogs. Worst thing is starting over in ZA is suffering through the access dialogue. That's why I really want Pokemon to have voice acting. Not because, the lousy starts to a game, but dude, it would just make it more enjoyable. John is funny, but he craps on Nintendo a lot. Yeah, is that RGT85? Yeah, I enjoy his videos. Like, I think he talks in a way that's kind of like how, I feel like it's like how a friend would talk to me, in real life. So I value his like input, even though sometimes, he falls into the I gotta crap on Nintendo because it gives me some extra ad revenue trope every once in a while. Let's see, Knight. What's going on, Knight? What's up? Just shiny hunting. What are you up to, dude? What are you up to? We got Matt and son. How's it going, dude? How's he doing? How you doing there, Matt? I'm getting all tongue-tied tonight. Gotta get myself untwisted here. I'm talking too fast. It's my own fault. He's friends with Nate, though, for being on the Spawncast together. Yeah, they're pretty in cahoots. But, like, I value him in the sense of, like, he's kind of real. Like, he's not afraid to say things. And I do agree with some of his stuff. But I always think it's funny when I see, like, his Nintendo hate videos, because he loves to do those. Brandon is silly. I try. No, I say that all the time, but I don't try. It just happens. This is just how I am. But yeah, I like I said earlier, I like him in the sense of I don't know, he kind of reminds me of like a friend I would have. Where you kind of disagree on things, but they talk in a way where you're like, yeah, okay, I see where you're coming from. But I'm going to disagree with you because I do like it. Robert, what's up, Robert? What's going on, dude? How's it going? Oops, I keep hitting my mic. I need a taller mic stand. I'm trying to move this up a little bit. Okay, there's a little bit more room. A wee little bit more room. Let's switch over here a little bit. Let me higher up. You're good. Let's go, man. Glad that you're doing good. That's what's up. The good vibes got to keep on going, man. Good old vibes. I have a hilarious clip of him impersonating modern vintage gamer from 2023. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Robert's doing good. So let's go. Let's go. Like I said, let's keep the good vibes rolling. Good times. Oops, I'm way ahead of myself again. Way ahead of myself. Bum, 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 bum. What are we sitting at here? We are at 30 likes. We're getting close to that like goal of 33, even though you guys probably can't see the like goal. We're getting close. We're getting very close. So thank you all who have hit the like button. Helps out the channel super duper muchy. I don't know what I just said there, but that's what my vocabulary wanted to go with. So put in media or the equivalent. Yeah, that's fair enough. I know that Allison made a thing called Funny She, because it's almost the other word, but it's not. Yeah, I didn't rename stuff. I noticed when I came in there, and Allison's like, I renamed stuff, and I was like, I saw that. So yeah, things got a little not jumbled. That's not the right word. Renamed and stuff. But I was like, that's fine. Looks good to me. Fits our personality personally a little bit better. Like I feel like, you know, if it's your personal thing, it probably should reflect you in a little bit of a way. And that's kind of how me and Allison are, being all goofy. Robert, I have a question. Do you remember me, or am I new Robert each time we talk? I'm assuming it's the same one. Your name is the same each time. I don't think it's changed, has it? I swear that it's seen your name a lot, unless you change the numbers at the end. Goofy Goober Rock. Dun, 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 dun. Great song. Trying to keep it cool. Trying to keep it fresh. Keep it cool. Pop a collar, you know. Get rid of quite a few things that didn't get used. So that's right. Like Pokopia. Gonna have to get rid of Pokopia. That is one quiet section. I don't need to get up for program on Mondays. I also get Tuesday off. Dreamcaster. Sick. Nice. Nice. A little extra sleep is always good. So you do. Yeah, Robert, of course. I think as of right now, you are the only Robert that I know of that visits the stream, unless someone's name is Robert, but they go by, like, something else. Something else. Oh, it's their birthday this Saturday, their Dreamcaster. You guys gonna do anything fun? Gonna do anything fun this weekend? Short answer, the short with the water squirting was funny. Oh, yeah, I was on a streak there with like fun ideas, but of course once I go back to work, I kind of lose my creativity. That's why I kind of wish I was off work more. I probably could make more funny videos. But it took me a little bit of convincing to get Allison to do that video. Because it was a parody of another video I saw, and I was like, oh, this would work so well with Pokopia. But it was a funny shoot. Tomorrow will be Good Friday. Can't believe it's Easter holiday. Yeah, it feels so early. It does feel early. Good Friday. What's the good news Friday? The good news is that the weekend is tomorrow. After it, of course. Funny R24 is the second. Funny R24 is the second channel. That's right. It's my secret channel that you guys don't know about. Oh man, I got a couple other channels out there that I don't use, but it was, you know, me and my friends making content, and so we couldn't settle on things. But I still managed the accounts, even though it was their accounts. Wish I was off for Good Friday. Me too, but Fridays are pretty chill at our office, minus Glenn going bonkers half the time. Let's see. Good Friday starring Clint Eastwood. Hello, Clint. That's a name I don't really see ever. There was a guy that used to go to my school, and he was the only Clint I've ever known. I've never met another one up in, yet. I still hopefully got a lot of life left. Let's see. Dakota. What's up, Dakota? Welcome in. Dreamcaster's number one. You are number one. Good job. Good job getting to the tippity top. Like you never ever stop. Bum, ba, bum. No nicknames, please. Just pure Dratini. No Abras either. No Abras. I wish you could reorder the Pokemon, put Dratini up top. But no, we can't do that, can we? No. No. Bum bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum bum 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 bum. All right, that was me beating up on Gary right there. Guy could not handle me at all. Wiped the floor with his stupid face. If an Ocarina remake does happen, I hope to not lose my love for the original. I mean, it's always good to, you know, it'll be fine. You didn't lose your love for the original with Ocarina of Time 3D, did you? That one, I don't know. I'm trying to debate if I want to like stream that. I'm a Pokemon channel, and every time I stream something that's not Pokemon, it's like a terrible turnout. But man, if that comes out, I will be consumed by it. And streaming anything else might drive me crazy at that moment. A bit because it's smoother. I'd be curious if they change the art style at all. It'd be kind of cool with the modern era if they could maybe match the art style a little better that's in the strategy guides and stuff, like the official art. If they could get a little closer to that design, that'd be awesome. Which I feel like could definitely be doable on the Switch too. Quicker frame rate, yeah. Make that baby run at 60. I don't care if they have to change something stylistically to make it run better. I'm cool. Make it run 60. Not being a console power snob, but playing things in 60 is just really nice. But I'll play it in 30. I won't complain, but I'll be wishing that it was 60. But yeah, I mean the original game, sometimes when you're like jumping through things, it gets down to like 10 frames, I think, right? I watched someone do a frame rate thing on Ocarina of Time one time, and it got really low. I'm a talker, not a fighter. I'm both. No, I'm kidding. I'm more of a talker. But if I have to fight, I guess I will, even though I don't want to. I don't like the idea of fighting. It scares me. Because what if I lose and embarrass myself in front of everybody? The what ifs. 3DS one was 30 compared to N64's 20. You notice a difference. Yeah, it was. I liked playing 3D. I just always wished it was on a bigger screen. So if it does come out this year, I will get my wish. Because right now, I mean, I could play. You know, I could probably get some sort of emulating device and play 3D on my TV somehow, but I don't want to figure all that out. Part of the remake was based on the N64 version of the 3DS. I've also heard it was a from the ground remake. I mean, granted, all this is speculation, nothing official, but I've heard it's like straight up like a rebuild. So I'm looking forward to see what they got for us. It'd be cool if they had voice acting, since now Nintendo's not too afraid to put voice acting in Zelda games, which is always a good thing. Hated Lieutenant Surge of Fire Red because of the resetting buttons. You need to get 2 in a row and the lowering accuracy attacks. Healing is so angry. Like when you like playing it right now, Froggy, you've probably already done it, but if you find the first switch, if this is anybody playing through the game for the first time, if you find the first switch, save the game right there. And if you don't hit the right switch the second time, just reset your game. Just reset. And you will be able to try the other trash can, and so it works out better that way. Just about leave green with B-Day money. Thanks to my dad letting me use his car, but now I owe him $20 on your birthday. I don't know, man. I guess there's a lesson within that. Like, you know, you gotta pay him back. You gotta pay him back. But I don't know. I'd be like, yeah, you know, that's your birthday present. Happy birthday. Is N64 version films better on an iPad? Is the only reason I play over the 3DS version. Okay. I need to try to play Ocarina of Time on my analog 3D. See how it looks on my TV screen. Zelda gets voices and not Dear Pokemon. I guess Pokemon just has so much dialogue. Maybe there's a cost thing that, you know, you gotta pay voice actors more lines, maybe a bigger paycheck. It could be just Pokemon does have a lot of not text. I mean, yeah, like dialogue. So before a Zelda game released every 5 to 10 years. That is true. They work really diligently on those games. It was your own money there, Bay. So you still owe the money back? Light goal 50. Did we hit the light goal? Did we do it? Yes, we did. All right, I'll pin up a new one. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys for hitting the like button, like I say. But I got to reiterate it because, gosh, man, it helps the stream. It's like one of the few things I know that actually like helps get the stream like anywhere on YouTube. Because it always used to be like engagement. Make sure you have a lot of engagement. But I'm like, dude, like the amount of chats we get in our streams is crazy. Like that is definitely not translating. Like we talk up a storm in here. You know, there's some quiet nights every once in a while, but overall, I feel like 80% of the streams throughout the week are talkative as heck, which is what I want. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I too early there? Well, it was my money that was being spent, but actually in reality, it's my dad's credit card, so I need to give him the money I used from his card to buy the game. Gotcha. Yeah, you got to pay back, unfortunately. Like I said, I probably would just have been like, hey, you know, $20. It's good. Happy birthday. But, you know, there's like I said, there's probably a lesson in that. Always pay people back, or at least offer. Like, I still do that today. If a friend like, no, I got it. I'm like, I'm paying you back until they absolutely refuse to take payment. Because I don't like when people pay for me. Like, when we met up with Joel and he paid for me and Allison's dinner. I'm like, no. That's not good. I should be thanking you for being in my streams and stuff. You have a lot to say. Yeah, and I love that. I love that y'all have a lot to say. Because otherwise, I'd just be like, not really doing much, except moving my head around. Give him an IOU for the $20. It's just as good as money. That's right. That's what they say in Dumb and Dumber. Love chat. I do love chat. It is good. Take an IOU. I haven't listened to that Mike Shinoda song in a while. Love the chat. Let's see, what prize do I like? I would love the fluffy Dratini, please. It's funny, like most game places, you get like a plushie or whatnot. Not here. You get a full actual Pokemon. A living thing. Like, here you go. Like, you might get a goldfish at the carnival, but here you get a full-on Pokemon that you have to raise and train yourself and look after. I guess theoretically you could throw it in a box and just never come back to it. Like, how do Pokemon live? If they're in a ball and they're stuck in a box, is it like a hidden paradise? I wonder how that works. You see that $250,000? That's a car. I might want to hang on to that. Such a good movie, man. I miss like the 90s aesthetics of movies, man. It's funny. Coloring right now. Coloring. We don't ask questions. Then you don't get answers. It's funny because I could hear you scribbling in there. I figured you were coloring. Heard the little scribbles. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. No nicknames. Oops, nope. I spam the A button like always. Always spamming. Throw me in the emails because I be spamming. Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh, hit the B button. There we go. I'm trying to get better about hitting the B button at the start so I don't have to watch the highlight reel. I was just watching a Did You Know Gaming where they talked about this game and why they included the highlight reel, but I forgot why they did. I can't remember if it was because of like girls or whatnot. Like apparently a study was like somebody, I can't remember if it was like older people or women or whatever they're trying to target, preferred like a episodic recap kind of thing, like to remind you what you were doing. But I forgot what it was. They see me spamming, they hating. Speaking of carnivals, I got a goldfish from one. It lived 7 years, so it's either the goat of goldfish or I'm the goat. Probably a mix of both, dude. Probably a mix of both. You probably took good care of it. I mean, if you take care of anything, at a good level, it can live a while. But yeah, they're notoriously known for not living very well because they usually give them to little kids and they're walking around the carnival like, yeah, look at what I got. And they're just destroying its like brain. We don't ask questions for answers we may not want to know. Very true. Previously on General Hospital. I'm not sure if I have told you this, Brandon, but I hurt my thumb over the Christmas holidays while playing Pokemon Legends Z8. It still hurts. Really? It's more in your wrist? Could it be carpal tunnel? Or is carpal tunnel more a wrist thing? I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, what was his name? Man DJ TV. He hurt his wrist, I think, doing Pokemon things or something. He hurt himself. What age were you when you did that? Wait, hold on. Did what? What were we talking about? Huh? My early onset Alzheimer's kicking in. M and J TV. Oh, I thought it was a DJ. No, I'm kidding. Killed the fish violently. I did not do that. I will tell you what I did with my goldfish, though. I had no idea what to do about fish ownership. I got home from the carnival. I won a fishy fish, and I was super excited, and I had plans already to go hang out with some friends on the street. So I filled up a bowl of water, and I dumped it in there. Didn't know they needed specific kind of there needed to be like a filter process for the water to live. And I came back inside and it had died. And I was very sad about that. But poor thing, man. It had to sit there in a bag and then I threw it and it suffocated in the wrong water. I laugh about it, but at the same time, I still feel bad about it. Like talking about it makes me feel bad about it. Poor thing. He didn't ask for that life. I pretty much shocked the fish. Yeah, I just plopped it in there and it looked fine. I remember specifically, I was like, all right, yeah, I got a fish. And then next thing I know, I come back inside and it's dead. And then my mom was like, yeah, you have to if you use tap water, there's like these drops you can buy, but you have to like mix it and it makes the water safe for the fish. But I didn't know that. They gotta tell you these things. When they hand you a fish, like, don't just dump it in the tap water. It would have been nice to know, and I would have known. I would have went home and told my parents, but, at the time, nobody was home, and I just ran with it. You have to acclimate them. Oh, I know. Trust me. I wish I would have known, because the poor thing died because of me. R.I.P. I didn't even name it yet, so it's R.I.P. fish. I don't know what it could be. At first it was tendonitis, but now I think it's turning arthritis. Maybe. Or it could be, if you strain something, you have to give it a break or it can keep hurting. Because I hurt my wrist in my sleep at my niece-nephew's place. And it still bothers me right now. But I don't think it's arthritis. I just think I really injured something. But I have to use my wrist all the time. Like whether it's getting off the couch, pushing myself up, or working out, like I'm not really giving it time to heal. It's very common, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. I wish the carny dude was like, "Yo, little kid, congratulations on your fish. Make sure you acclimate this bad boy before you just dump it into the water." Like that's all they needed to say. That's it. That should be like commonplace. They should say that to everybody. Let's see. Val says the carnival fish are just terrible because I did what I was supposed to do and it still died. Yeah, that's typically what happens. Like they're not very good in a bag, unfortunately. They don't live in a bag very well. So unfortunately, yeah, that happens to most of them, but not all of them. It just kind of stinks. When I was 3, I got my fish, so it died. When I was 7, it died to bladder. How did you know? How did you know? It died of bladder cancer. Did they actually check it, Froggy? Logie, what's up, Logie? Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Google. Oh, was something wrong with it? Was it like bloated up in its midsection or something? Because I don't know if it would pop up if you're like, my fish is upside down today. What happened? Hey, Grok. I'm glad he used Google, though. Good. It's not too hard to use Google. Although I will say it's really annoying that some of the results just pop up at the top or just ads. Rude. Bum bum bum. Oh, daggone it. Spamming the A button too quickly, as usual. Oh, it's inflamed. Okay. Fish are hard to keep as pets. Yeah. From what I've heard, they're pretty social too, so it's best to have like 2 of them. So they can, you know, hang out. Unless you have beta fish. Beta fish apparently like will try to rip each other's heads off if you keep them together. But I heard goldfish are kind of like, let me have buddies. We ended up having a whole fish tank at our house in due time. My brother was like really into fish, and some of my parents got him a fish tank, and we had a lot of fish. And everything lived for a really, really long time, but at some point we couldn't take care of them anymore, and so my dad had to like call around and see if anybody took fish, and he found a place who you know, just ran like something, I don't know, and he took them over there. But they were there for a long time. My late dad fed my sister's fish bread. Oh my gosh, and it died in 30 minutes. Goodness gracious. Doesn't he know there are supposed to be fish flakes? And a pretty big fish tank too, Allison. I didn't know that. All right, maybe I did. I don't know. I kind of forget about fish in general. Kind of want to start a shiny Dratini right now. Do you think the more you buy at once is faster? I mean, the more you can get, the more, theoretically, yeah, it could be faster, but you never know how your odds are going to be. But if you're playing on Fire Red, if I'm not mistaken, Dratini is cheaper in Fire Red, so you can get more checks. I'm at the max the coin bag can hold, coins-wise, so I can't do any more than what I got. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, Dratini is cheaper in Fire Red. So you can get more than 2 checks. I had goldfish and betas for a long time ago, but they kept dying. Yeah, like Allison said, they're very hard to care for. They're very unique. Like at my office, my business partner is really into tropical fish. And so we have a whole tropical fish tank at the office. And it is something where some days the people that operate the tank are there every single day. Just because it's such an upkeep. It's so expensive. It's a crazy business expense that we have to deal with. It like blows my mind how much money we spend a month on that fish tank. He's back. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Welcome back. Is there a chance to get a shiny starter in Leaf Green? Yes. It could take a while. It's a 1 in 8,192 chance of it being shiny, but you never know. I got mine in the 2,000. So wait, 3,000s. I think I got mine with 3,000, right? 3,500 too. You never know. You never know. I fed mine milk once. How did it survive 7 years? You gave it some calcium. Dash, what's up, Dash? What up, dude? What's going on? You see if it's shiny when you view it in the Pokeball. You have to when you're doing like the Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle hunt. I think you gotta. Oh my God, why am I blinking? On how you see it? It's on the summary screen. So it takes a like couple seconds per check. Milk, right? Get some fish calcium. Calcium fish. Yummy, yummy. It's got strong bones. Look it up. Wait, look what up? Oh, the hunts. I'm like blanking. Even though I sat and did that hunt for a couple days, I forgot like what the process was. Oh man. No, not Abra. How to hunt. That is true. How to shiny hunt the starter in Fire Red Leaf Green. Enter. Enter. Thanks for 36 likes, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. We're going to turn these coins into prizes and hopefully see a pink noodle. But so far, no avail. No nicknames. Pokemon summary. Ooh, we got two ladies again. No shiny. No shiny. So weird seeing the camera so smooth. I know, right? Look at the budget increase. Funny enough, this camera was not that expensive compared to, like, say, buying a DSLR or something like that, or all that crazy stuff. It was a $200 camera. It's pretty neat. I just was looking up best because I wanted something compact. I didn't want to put like a whole camera up here or something. Trying to figure that out. So I was trying to look for something compact that still had the webcam like size, but like had the best quality, and found that, and I was like, dude, that's freaking awesome. So good. It's funny because earlier it failed, but I really like that I can like show a Pokemon card and it like perfectly like shows like high res, but for some reason it doesn't want to do it right now. Oh, there we go. Like, look how high res that is. And then when I pull it away, I don't have to do the hand thing. I don't have to try to get back in focus or anything. I just got to work on the lighting. Like, I don't know. This warm lighting setup is unfortunately just how it is with the lighting in my office. But this is pretty bright too. Need to work on that. Ooh, this is Val, right? It's pretty dope. Turn around. I wonder if I can see your face in the poster. I don't know. I know if I go like up close, I'm in like super high res. I can like zoom in really far, but we'll go back to this. I want to give a nickname to the Dratini. Nope. No way, I got shiny Bulbasaur. Second try. Bay, really? Did you? Not to question things, but I'm always fishy. I always question it. I'm like, did you really? Did you really? Now move a tiny bit to your left. I don't know. But yeah, it is very, very crisp. Very, very crisp. So when I already got myself. So when I do like Pokemon cards, if I can ever find them again, because you never know these days, it looks like straight up looks like I'll have to like figure this part out, but like if I'm doing cards, like we got some high res. Look at that. Ooh, we got Binnacle. Ooh, we got growing energy. And we got basic energy and Jassant and core memory. Oh my god. So it'll be good. It'll be good stuff. 50 to the left. That's more than a little to the left. All I did was like a half step. Just a little half step thing. I've also done that. No worries. Hakuna Matata. I can't tell in the party thing that it's the shiny colors, but in battle it's not. It should be shiny in battle. I know some people that did that shiny hunt. I know that bald gamer, he did it to where he went all the way through the process of like the check and then fought, your rival and didn't know if it was shiny until that moment, which is kind of a, it's longer, but kind of a cool route to do. I thought it was pretty neat. But yeah, it should be shiny. I mean, Bulbasaur doesn't change too much. He gets kind of like a hyper neon boost to his color, but that's about it. I felt like you were in the room, Mia. Right there. Now we just need to be in like full screen mode. Like the old school way where it's like vertical. I miss when that was a thing. Nope, no Porygon. I don't want Porygon. I mean, Porygon's great. I'm selecting everything wrong right now. Ah! There we go. There we go. Bulbasaur turns like really light green. Yeah, he gets like a sweet rave party color to him. Neon green. 8K resolution. It's 4K. We're close. It is 4K. I think, funny enough, this is how bad my last webcam is. I think the 4K I'm in right now is at a solid 30. I can do 1080 60, but it looks like 60. Maybe I'm in 1080. I don't know. But I didn't change any of the settings yet, so I thought maybe it'd default at 4K, but it might have defaulted to 1080, which I don't mind 1080. I don't need 4K levels or anything like that. You drew a shiny Bulbasaur yesterday. Nice. Sketched him on out. Gave him that beautiful sweet rave party vibe. Fuel sweet rave parties with your sweat. Power thirst. Oh. I feel like everybody in here probably doesn't even know what power thirst is. It was a classic, man. It's a classic. What's up, Anne Marie? How's it going? Welcome in. Is there a way to turn off the previously on your quest thing? No. You can hit the B button, like right here, hit the B button, and boom. That's the fastest way. That's all you can do, but I wish you could turn it off. I think it's a cool little idea if you haven't played in a while, but yeah, you gotta have to deal with it. You just gotta remember to hit the B button. Let's see. I've heard of Surge. Oh, Surge is my favorite drink of all time, despite me being a Pepsi fan. Surge is a Coca-Cola product, but Surge is definitely my favorite drink of all time. And I miss it because I remember they brought it back when I was in college, and I ordered a whole case for $12 off Amazon, and I thought that was insane. And rather than standard like soda cans, they were like monster can size, so the value was insane. Surge, says Anne Marie. Oh God, I think about it probably once a week. It like gets brought up on like Reddit. I'll be like, what thing from the 90s do you miss the most? And I immediately start thinking Surge. That and PB Crisps. I don't know if anybody remembers PB Crisps, but they were basically, to me, they were the crack of the candy world. They were like these peanut-shaped things made by Planters, but they had a choice of peanut butter or chocolate, and the chocolate one was my favorite. I used to crush a bag all the time. My dad, he got, luckily, working for like a vending company, he got like infinite of them, and whenever I needed some, he would just bring home a whole like stock box of them. It was so nice. Casual Goal, you remember PB Crisp? Wish we still had them. Me too, man. The joke is, I don't know if it's true or not, but the joke I've heard is they were too good and they had to cancel them because people were just eating them and too many at once. But I think that's just a marketing ploy. I know that's so annoying. It's like, previously in your battle, you woke up, left the house, blah, blah, blah. Right? Yeah, it's just a thing you have to deal with, Bay, unfortunately. But if you can remember to hit the B button, like I forget it all the time, but if you can remember to hit it, you can kind of pass a majority of it. It's better than hitting the A button. From the candy underbelly. The candy underbelly. When it comes to PB Crisp, I don't really feel like they were candy. They're more like a snack. But yeah, I guess they're classified as candy, but they were more snacky to me. Google PB Crisps and their image of them next to a Surge. It is like the definition of 90s. Like I don't know how to describe it. It was such a perfect time. Perfect time. Was it for adults? I don't know, but as a kid, it was great. Because when you're younger, you don't really care what's going on in the world. It doesn't really matter. But in the 90s, I just thought it was the greatest era ever. But I don't know. I don't know how my parents felt about it. Love it. Yeah, take me back to there. Yeah, where I just didn't care. You're in your own little bubble, especially prior to cell phones and any kind of social media. Like, all I knew is what I was around at school and with my friends at home. Like that's it. Like, my parents didn't watch any news around me, at least. I only really cared about cartoons anyways. So if my mom was watching soap operas or something, I was like, I'm leaving. If it was like real and not a cartoon, I wasn't gonna watch it. I'd go do something with my imagination, like go play with an airplane or something, or go dig a hole in the backyard for some reason that I got in trouble for because me and my friend dug it too deep. They couldn't keep up with demand with the PB Crisps because Brandon was buying them all. I mean, I wasn't buying them. My dad was just bringing them home, which I did find out later on that he was paying out of pocket for that stuff. I thought he just got it for free. Because like when I would have a sleepover at my house, my dad would bring over like cases of Mountain Dew or whatever sodas we wanted, like a huge box of like chips, candy, whatever the request was. My dad would bring it. Like my dad made sure to do it big for my birthdays and just sleepovers in general. I think my dad secretly liked just trying to impress all my friends. Like my dad used it as an excuse to like totally flex on everybody. Let's see. I was there late again. Have you been? Oh yeah, released from the. Yeah, have you been released from the lab? No, not yet. Dang. And late at work again. Are they? Is it like low on help, Anne Marie? Like, what's going on at work? Might as well RNG manipulation. No, I don't want to do that, Jonathan. I don't want to do that. That makes it too easy. Well, not really. I saw the video where people were like found out how to like do that, and it is complicated. I mean, more power to people that want to do that. I like the old school way though. But welcome in there, Jonathan. Welcome in. What do you do in the lab? It's a reference to shiny hunting the starters, huh? Anne Marie hasn't got shiny Charmander yet. Hey kids, where's all the cool parties at? Luckily, that never happened. It was just usually my friends. Nobody randomly stumbled into our house. Thank goodness. Because it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. Except at night, that the door to my house was unlocked all the time. We were at school, and my parents were at work. Our house is unlocked the entire time. We were never once robbed. It's crazy to think about it. Yeah, we never locked our front door. That's crazy to think about nowadays. Like, it was always unlocked. Anybody could have walked in at any time. There was no ring doorbells. We didn't have security. It's just, I guess it kind of just showed how, fortunate I was growing up where I did. Let's see. Kaizaki, how's it going? Still trying to go for Dratini? Absolutely, dude. Still going for it. Not giving up. Not giving up till we get it. I mean, I got to end the stream at some point, but, I'm going to keep going until we get this bad boy or girl, whichever one wants to show up for us. But welcome in, dude. Welcome in. We'll be work until the last patient gets seen and the lab work is drawn. Yeah, I guess you technically are in the lab. Makes sense. But we will get people like with chest pain and stuff, so they'll draw stat labs and I have to do. Man, that's intense. But are you another question? Are you salary or hourly? Like, that's the thing I hate about salary. Like when I go on a work trip, like I work way more than like a 40-hour work week. And it's like, man, I wish I got paid a little bit more on those trips. There was no crime in your last place, Mia. It's a luxury you don't think. I never thought about until I was older, and I was like, man, I can't believe we just left our door unlocked all the time. Did you live in the country or something, Val? No, I lived in I lived in the city I live in now, which the crime rate's kind of gone up here, not terribly, but I definitely wouldn't leave my door unlocked here now. I don't know why we always have the door unlocked. Because, I mean, I remember I used to just be hanging out. I'd be like on the computer, surfing the web. And my friends would just walk in the house. Like, that was normal on my street. Your friends would just walk in. But yeah, I mean, hopefully I answered your question there before I saw it. But yeah, I've lived in the same city my whole life. This stupid Bulbasaur is confusing you. Yeah, you just got to get to the point where you can check its summary. Whenever you get to that point, Bay, that's when you can reset. Just make sure you save in front of the Pokeball before you start resetting. You're hourly, Emery? Okay, at least I'm assuming you get paid. Paid for your extra time, so that's good. Just kind of stinks if you have to like miss work for, snow or something. I'm just stuck in the lab at work and out of work until Charmander wants to shine. Brutal. That is brutal. Although we have left our front door open on multiple occasions. Well, not open. I mean, one time your mom didn't shut the door all the way, and I was up here like streaming. You guys had left. And I swear, like, I was like, it sounds loud downstairs. And I did the whole stream and everything. And I went downstairs and the front door was wide open. Luckily, Tango wasn't here. But yeah, the door was just wide open downstairs. But I did leave the garage door. I did leave the garage door up the other day for the first time ever living here. Nobody was home except Tango, and my garage door was just wide open the entire time. Anybody could just walk in my house because we don't have a lock on the door inside the garage door. Victor, what am I doing? I'm going for a shiny Dratini right now. So we're in the game corner, and you can for coins you can buy Pokemon. So I'm trying to buy Dratini until it shows up pink. Welcome in, Victor. Welcome. Wow. Welcome. Goodness, got choked up there. Shoto, I'm just shiny hunting, dude. What's up? How are you doing there, Shoto? How are you? Prima, luck? What's that? I don't know what luck is. What is luck? Baby, don't hurt me. This game's hurting me. No, I'm kidding. We're not. It's not hurting. It's not bad. It's not bad. The summary screen, it isn't shiny, but in the new Pokemon party thing, he's shiny. Well, that makes no sense. I never heard of a glitch like that before. Hey, Elsa, what's going on? What's up, Elsa? How are you? I've been at work late every day this week, so I've been going in later the next day. At least, I guess you get to sleep in a little bit more. That's a little bit of a perk, I suppose. Although it's not much of a perk to stay late. I guess extra. Hopefully you're taking advantage of the shut-eye part. Shoto, pretty sure you got a shiny. No, I didn't. What I do is I check to see if there's a star by the Pokemon image, and there's not. That's the part I actively look at. I mean, it's pretty bright in this game. Like if it's shiny, we're gonna see it. But I do keep looking at where there's a star, because if it's shiny, we'll see a star next to it. If not, there's no star. Like for example, Pokemon Charizard. See on the Charizard right there at the bottom, kind of you can see a star underneath its gender right there. If it's shiny, you would see that star underneath the gender sign. The past 2 days I've been going to bed at a good time. Nice. Hopefully you feel nice and rested. I always hate like when I get really good sleep, but then I have a bad sleep, and it just for some reason like I always feel like your body should store up the rest. But if you have like one bad sleep, it's like you're instantly like insanely tired the next day. It's like, but I slept so well like 3 days in a row. Shouldn't my body have some reserve? But it's not how it works. Getting your 8 hours of sleep may not seem important, but it is. Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel that way when you're younger. When you're older, yes. I haven't found my sweet spot. I've sleep all kinds of different hours, and I feel tired after every single one. Like for example, I said it earlier, my business partner, he's got a sleep schedule. He's like figured out his sleep patterns, I guess, which is apparently a real thing. And he sleeps 11 p.m. till 3:30, and that's all he sleeps. Although he won't tell you, but he falls asleep at work sometimes on his little beanbag in his office. But that's secret info, so. But he does have 9 kids, so I would be tired too. Let's see. Hey, if I delete the game, will it delete my data because I really want the shiny? I mean, if you're at the beginning of the game and everything's jacked up, then you're not losing much. But if there's a shiny, I mean, I've never heard of it being shiny on one screen and not shiny on the other. I've never heard of that. That's awful sleep. I think it's about time to get to sleep now. I have to take my meds first. I'll see y'all in the next stream. Good night, gang. I love y'all so much. Hey, all the love back there, Dreamcaster. We'll catch you on the next, though. Thanks for hanging out with us. But get your rest, and we'll catch you around. Adios. Listen, when you get cut, the pain stays for a while. When you go to sleep, the tiredness stays for a while. It's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, it's true. That is true. I just kind of I wish your body would just store the residual rest. Like, oh, you slept like 10 hours the other night. Here's the extra leftover rest you got for just for reserves. Sorry, I realized it's not shiny just now, Bay. I was gonna say I've never heard of that ever happening. I feel like if that was a glitch, it probably would have been it would have been shown by now. This game's been out since 2004. Let's see. I've got my shiny, not my shiny colors mixed up. Deleting now. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if that was the case. Is there a way to clear the data? Clear the data. As far as I know, if you, I've never deleted a game off my Switch. I never deleted the game. So I don't know what happens. Honestly, if you like buy the game and then you delete it, do you have to buy it again? Ooh, got the ban. Not the ban. Timeouts. Got the timeout. Random question: in the grassy area behind the pink Dratini, there are changes daily from Gen 4. Hold on. Is the grassy area behind the pink Dratini? That changes daily from Gen 4. Hold on. Trying to see what you mean there, Val. The R that changes from daily Gen. I don't. What do you mean by that last part there, Val? But yeah, the thing at the bottom I just made in Photoshop. I just put what I was hunting behind it. I took the grass. I just got some PNG Pokemon grass, overlaid it on top of everything. So I mean, I could theoretically move that around if I wanted to. Is this it? Hold on. Is this it? Yeah. Whee! Yeah, it's just kind of like an overlay I built. Let's see. Area in R. Hold on. The area that changes daily from Gen 4. The area behind it is Viridian Forest, if I'm not mistaken. I just took a screenshot and then put it kind of behind there. Wishing to wake up to your husband's alarms. Sheesh. Allison's alarms do not wake me up at all. I just kind of sleep through everything. I probably could sleep through a tornado, honestly. Like, I'd probably wake up and my house would be gone and be like, what happened? What happened? Yeah, I was trying to come up with a pretty fun layout for the hunts there, Val, but yeah, it's pretty neat. One of my favorite things to do is like make layouts and stuff. But work takes a lot of my time, but I like to make little things that are somewhat interesting. I wish I had more time to like really get at something fun. Only one alarm that goes off. Me too. I don't need 2 alarms. Some people do. And I don't ever hit the snooze button. I have done this a couple times where I've slept through my alarm. Like, I'll wake up and turn off my alarm and go back to sleep on accident. But I won't remember doing it. Like, I won't remember my alarm going off, but I have to, like, it's only when I'm really, really tired, like, where I guess I just wake up, turn off my alarm, and then go back to sleep. Husband's a rock sleeper, too. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. I feel very fortunate that I can sleep the way I do. But, I worry about something, like, crazy happening. I'm just like, I'm out. Hey, Sax. Good evening to you. Late night. Did you do anything fun tonight? Mostly a light sleeper. Yeah, Allison is too. I always feel bad when I come to bed late or something if I stay up. Like, I can like put my hand on the bed and she'll wake up. I always feel bad about it. Froggy, I give you shiny luck now. Thank you, Froggy. Thank you. I had my school dance tonight, me. How was it? I liked the school dances. I thought they were pretty fun. It was just another excuse for me and my friends to hang out, really. Especially like the smaller ones, like homecoming and stuff. Like, we didn't even dance. We just hung out and chilled. It was just another excuse to get out and be goofy. Bum bum ba ba bum bum. It's headache inducing but fun. Oh gosh. Headache part doesn't sound good, but I'm glad it was fun overall. That's good. Just went out to eat. That was then was talking on the phone. Okay, nice. Hopefully you got some good food. I'm assuming you didn't go back to the Rolls place. That's a little bit of a drive, if I remember. And no shiny, although boy and girl. Kissing. Lots of strobe, multicolored lights, and loud music that made your ears ring. Oh, okay. Yeah, that can be a little intense and overstimulating as well. Oh, Mexican food. Woo! Nice. I say it all the time. Can't go wrong with it. Always good. Even if I'm not eating, a nice little sippy sip on a margarita makes my day. They're always fun. My school dances are so boring, man. Lucky for me, I got to miss out on my last school dance because I got invited to play in the county orchestra. I mean, they're optional, right? We never had to go to our school dances, but we typically go. I know in middle school we had one a month. They had like but they are always big money makers for like everybody would go to them. Like you weren't cool. That's a loose word. You weren't like hip if you didn't go to if you skipped on the dances. You'd have to go to every single one, but most of the kids would show up. And so if you weren't there, you'd be like, where were you? And nobody ever really danced. They would just kind of hang out. It was always just a big hangout. That's all it was. And there's always some really good food. They'd get some food catered in. It was cool. Back when schools had like actual funding. Joel, what's up, Joel? How's it going, man? How's it going? On your weekend already. Let's go. Nice. I guess some people are off. We were talking about it earlier. Good Friday. Good Friday stuff. I guess are schools out here? I don't know if Allison's still up here. But if that's the case, traffic will be better tomorrow. Yeah, it's optional. I'm pretty sure my parents are going to make me go to it. My parents never knew about the dances. I would just go. They only knew because I'd ask for a ride sometimes. Because, I wouldn't stay at school. I'd make sure to go home first. So the Mario Galaxy movie today, Froggy Boy, and I'm shiny hunting Spearow, but they keep flying away. And I mean, let's go Pikachu. They're flying away. I thought Spearow kind of was like pretty chill and just fly around the map. Eventually they disappear though. Yeah, we saw the Mario movie last night. What was is the best way to get coins with the slot machines? Yeah, what I did though is I went a little sneaky sneak. I went to the Nugget Bridge. There's a Team Rocket member that gives you a nugget, and you can keep losing to him over and over and over again, and he will keep giving you nuggets. And that's what I did. I just took a Magikarp in my party, and I kept losing. So I had a bunch of money, sold all my nuggets, got a bunch of money, bought a bunch of coins, and that's what I'm doing with this. Yeah, he's doing the much rarer hunts, the legendary bird hunts. I think spring break is next week. But yeah, are the kids out? I wonder if the kids are out tomorrow for like Good Friday and stuff. That's what I'm wondering. Our spring break was this week up here. I feel like it's just early. I don't know. I guess it's April now, but I feel like April should be spring break in general. There's 4 on the ledge. I can't go to yet. A little too high up. Well, man, that kind of stinks. I'm trying to think where else Spearow spawns, but it's been a while since I played Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I know the spawns are pretty generally the same as this game, but I can't remember where they're all at. I'm doing the painful version. The pain. But hey, it'll be super rewarding when it shows up. It'll be pretty awesome. Tomorrow's my birthday. Parents are taking me to the Mario Galaxy movie in theaters. While we were talking about that, hey, enjoy it, dude. My quick loose review of it, no spoilers by the way, is it's pretty good. I liked it. I know critics are kind of crapping on it. I've seen a lot of negative press about it, but I thought it was fun. I actually liked it more than the first one personally, but I understand where people are coming from when they're like, it's like I keep hearing the meme like jingling keys the movie. It's once it starts, it's just constant. Like you're just going. Like the movie's just moving. There's a lot of things happening. Just keeps going. There's really no explanation for things. It just keeps moving. But I will say, stay for the credits and stay for the post credits. There's 2 scenes. Unless you don't care about post credits or teasers and whatnot. Moltres has been moved to Mount Ember. He got moved. Poor Moltres getting rehomed. It's not ready. It's Route 22, Froggy. Oh, so you went over to that left side. Doesn't it spawn on like Route 4 or something? Wish my husband didn't have to be at work at 6. He sets his alarm for 4:30. Shoot, he gets up earlier than I would for his shift. I cut it as close as possible. Granted, I have a pretty lenient when it comes to being at work schedule. Like, my business partner likes us to be there, but if I'm not there at my exact time, it's not like a big deal. I'm usually the first one. Like, lately, I'm the first one in the office, even if I'm late. I'm usually the first one there. Primal, what do you think is the worst shiny? The worst shiny? Mousehold. Sorry, Tandem Mouse, both. Those are probably one of the worst ones. Really want to see the Mario movie Pink Princess. It's pretty fun. I liked it. Don't let the critics sway you. I'd say as long as you like Mario to a degree and you like if you like the first movie, if you liked it, you'll like this one. If you didn't like the first one, this one's a little bit more crazier, but in like a you probably won't like it kind of way. Switching to trying to get shiny Charmander because it looks cooler, even though Bulbasaur and its line have more Charmander shines better. Yeah, I really like Charmander's shiny line, but at the same time, hey, Bulbasaur's pretty dope too. I like all the starters in the theaters. Yeah, I love going to see movies in the theaters. I know it's expensive, but man, I love going to the theater. You late on the first one here. I mean, sometimes people beat me, but it's pretty rare. They'll beat me in tomorrow because on Fridays I go charge my car before I go into the office. So I'll probably be about the third one in. Tandem Mouse and Paldean Tauros. Oh yeah, I forgot about Paldean Tauros. Getting a shade darker. A shade darker of black. Like, oh, cool. At least it's main. Like if it's standing in a group, you'll notice the main. Depending on the lighting, it'll be a little. It's a decent amount darker. We're at 2022. Sorry, 2022. Route 22 is easy to navigate. Jackie, I'll be lurking, streaming content warning with friends. Hey, all good, dude. Appreciate the lurks, man. Good to see you. Hope you guys are having fun over there, man. What's your favorite character in the Mario movie? Mine would be the depressing, the Lumely or whatever it is. I don't know who my favorite character is, to be honest. I don't want to be too spoilery. But character-wise, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I just enjoyed the ride. It was very much like a theme park ride. There's not much story going on. There's a little bit. And most of all, it's like, here's some really pretty animation. It looks really good, doesn't it? It's a really good animation. And here's some of your favorite characters. And there's a lot of things going on. The movie. That's kind of how it is. Great times, Jackie? Heck yeah, man. Glad it's having great times over there. Heck yeah, man. You like Paldean Tauros was shiny me? Hey, that's fair. Like I was saying earlier, like no opinion is a wrong opinion. Like opinions are opinions. If you like it, you like it. I'm not going to hate on that. Let's Shine Blastoise, even though people say it's bad. People say it's bad? I like the green shell. I wish his back turned more and like the sprite and stuff. Like for example, Squirtle, like I kind of wish it would like had its back turned a little bit more so you see more of the shell. I like the Charizard sprite in this game. Yeah, I do too. I like especially the encounter screen. I think Charizard looks so dope. I really like it. You're like Peach, Pink Princess. I mean, that's on brand for your name right there. Yeah, Rosalina was Allison's favorite. Rosalina. One thing I will say about, I already kind of bragged about the way the movie looks, but I like the character design in the Mario movies. Like I know people are like say it has that same illumination look, but I don't know. I think it looks good. I think it works really well for the Mario movie. Ernest, hello Brandon. I use Shiny Viper to be up the 7-star superior. Nice, dude. More Scarlet and Violet beat up raids, the terror raids. Getting beat up by Ernest. Nice, dude, nice. Its skin turns purple too. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, it's kind of like a purplish look. You're right, yeah. It has that little offset purplish blue. Yeah, you're right. Forgot about that. The graphics are very good. Yeah, like I said, the movie's it's like a theme park. It's one of those things like, you know, I would watch it if like my niece or nephew wanted to watch it, but I don't know if I would watch it just randomly again. It was good. It was a good time. I don't know if I'd watch it again. Unless I needed a refresher before like a new one came out, if they decide to do that. My favorite shiny, maybe the Espeon, the green vibe is an alien vibes. Yeah, I like shiny Espeon. There for a while, I feel like people have kind of come around to Espeon because there for a while I was like the only one I felt like that was like, yeah, that one's actually kind of cool. Whoa, the Lazy Lad with the sub. Thank you, Lazy Lad. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Let's go, sub hog. What are you talking about, man? Thank you. 2 Galarian Galarian Articunos in Pokemon Go. That's awesome, dude. I need a shiny Galarian Articuno, but I don't see them pop up on my little daily incense anymore. It's a bit of a bummer. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen one. Use a Pokeball to catch a 7-star Superior. On brand, dude. That's like your jam, throwing the Pokeball at it. Nice. Nice. For Fire Red, Leaf Green, will be ever able to use Pokemon Home for those games? Yes, you can use Pokemon Home for them now, but you can only transfer a Pokemon out of Fire Red, Leaf Green and back in, I guess. But you can't transfer, say, a Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet to Fire Red, Leaf Green. You can't do that. But no, wait, it's not out yet. But you will be able to, I guess, at some point. WWE, what do I do? My girls broke up with you. Go do something you really enjoy to help get your mind off of it. If you've got friends, go hang out with friends. Crap talker, do all that stuff. Don't tell her that, but you know, vent with your friends. And give it time, man. Give it time. It's never easy for a little while, but time heals all wounds. And there are plenty of ladies out there, and you'll find one that works perfect for you at some point. I promise. I'm sorry that it happened, WWE. That blows. Favorite shiny? It's your favorite shiny evolution? Oh, really? Espeon is yours, Mihi? Nice, good pick. I think it's dope. I like the pink Dratini. I really like pink shinies. Pink Princess. Like I said, it's so on brand. It better be. It better be one of your favorites. Got 3 shiny Articunos and total primal. Oh, shoot. That's awesome. Congrats on all that. Guess the pink Princess is really coming out, right? Hey, sometimes you just got to really be on brand. If you're going to name yourself like Pink Princess, I feel like you got to like some pink shinies. I'm a subtle shiny enjoyer. Hey, that's awesome, dude. The ones that they kind of do that with, they're doing them just for you there, Mihi. I like a little bit of a change. It doesn't have to be drastic. Like, for me, I'm not a huge fan of Solgaleo shiny. Like, I think it's, like, crazy loud. I like it in the sense that it changes. I'm happy that it changes, but I'm not a big fan of how much red it gets. It's so sunburnt. There's Lazy Lad. I'm going to hunt for a shiny Bulbasaur. Roughly 60 hours in by now. Don't want to know how many resets. Man, that's brutal. So I was at 3,502 when I got mine, I think. Or 2,000. I can't remember. But I had played for 35 hours up until that point. So I guess just multiply it by 2, whatever I had. Is probably where you're at. If you're reborn as a Pokemon, but you have 4, wait, hold on, Cameron, 4 opiate shoes, 1 nose pass, 2 Spoink, 3 Cubchoo, or 4 Pyikaduk. Hold on, what, Cameron? What is going on right there? What is that? What am I answering? I'm gonna say Jolteon, but it's underrated. Jolteon's got that nice neon green. I'm gonna say but Jolteon is underrated. I think all the evolutions are kind of perfectly rated. I don't know. I think everybody has like a favorite. I like a drastic change personally, Mia. Yeah, it's gonna be different for everybody. Going to be different. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's just Pokemon opinion. So I think that's fine. Everybody can, enjoy what they want to enjoy. I think that's great. Not talking about the Alolan versions. The Alolan versions. Hold on, the Alolan versions of what? Toxic Squid, just shiny hunting. What are you up to there, Squid? What you up to? Wonder how they made it possible for Pokemon Home to work with Fire Red and Leaf Green before they only did Home in recent games. Honestly, I don't know. I wish I knew more about game development. I would love like more games to have like a development series. Like I was so stoked when Breath of the Wild, the Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, they came out with kind of like the making of videos on Nintendo's channel or whatever. I thought those were so cool. I love learning about that stuff, like what goes in from like whatever decisions they have to make or what I have to change. Like I love that stuff, man. So it'd be cool to know. Thanks, Hun, for the 112. Thank you. Alon. Diglett and Doug Trio. Oh, the Hanson Bros. Doug Trio. They remind me of Hanson. Bop. I was seeing how they're some of your favorite shinies. Oh, really? The sunburnt Digletts. And I think the red works good on them. Because the brown, I feel like it's like a good change. Like if you're gonna do a shiny, like they're already brown. I almost feel like red is a good like contrast to it. Shiny hunts are always brutal. I remember doing it on Sapphire, the Game Boy back in the day. That was another kind of pain. Yeah, the old odds, dude. A lot of people are kind of having a real awakening if they're playing Fire Red and Leaf Green for the first time, and their introduction to shiny hunting was like Scarlet and Violet, Legend ZA, stuff like that. They're like, whoa. I didn't know you had to be this patient. But yeah, the older hunts, man, different level for sure. Gen 3 resets are super quick. It's not that bad at all. Yeah, there was the good benefit to like some of the old school hunts is that the resets were very quick. You didn't have to completely close out of your game. You could just do a quick like button sequence and you're good to go. The regular ones don't turn red. The only thing that changes is their nose that turns blue. Yeah, just a little blue change. That one's very subtle. Yeah, the Lola ones turn red. Old school full odds, not casual goal. And these are the old school full odds. We always say I always jokingly call them the full odds. But yeah, modern day full odds are 1 in 4,096. The full odds 1 in 8,192. And that's what we're playing with right now. We're playing with not much power, just lots and lots of resets. Yeah. Oh yeah, not for the faint of heart. Yeah. That's a fact. Some people get lucky though. Like my wife's not a huge shiny hunter. She'll do some, and she got her shiny Charmander in less than 200 or around 200 resets in Fire Red, which is crazy. It's her first ever full 1 in 8,000-ish like odds hunt, and she got it in 200, which is crazy. Blew my mind. I was dumbfounded, but in a good way. I was like, that's crazy luck. ZA odds 1 in 5. It feels like that sometimes with the donuts. I feel like it'd be cool if you could switch starters with the professor, like you choose Charmander as your starter, and then you talk to the professor, give him Charmander. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if you wanted to do that, but I feel like if you're gonna you have to think what starter you're gonna pick. So I feel like if you're gonna pick Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or whatever generation, I feel like you probably pretty much made up your mind which one you're going to get. Subtle, but it stands out, and that's what I love about it. The blue nose. Who needs a red nose? And we got blue noses. Weird that you're hunting for Dratini when Scorpy exists, user says. I know, right? But it's not, sadly, in this game. I got my Bulbasaur at 334 casual gold. That's awesome, man. it's just RNG, man. You never know. I always have said I would love to, if I was on the level of Mr. Beast, but in the Pokemon world, I would love to get like 8,192 people all to reset and be in the same room somehow. That's a lot of people. Be in the same room at the same time, and everybody resets at the same time to see if they get a shiny starter. And if somebody gets a shiny starter, they win like $1 million or something. Like, that'd be so fun to do. Dragonite's your favorite dragon type Pokemon, Lightning Storm. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I really love the Alolan Vulpix and the Alolan Ninetales. Yeah, great designs. Shinies, I wish they were a little better. Because Ninetales, I think Ninetales Cantonian is like a really good shiny. But they don't change very much at all. Comparing Skorupi to Dratini is wild. One's red and one's pink. So either 50-50 you get it or don't. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. I accidentally took, what did I take? I'm not even gonna count this one. I wasn't paying attention. What did I take? Dratini and Pinsir. I'm not gonna count this Dratini check towards the count, but because I have it set on 2s, so we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. If we get the shiny, make sure to remind me that we checked an extra one, guys. That'd be awesome, honestly. I'm Ultra Spawn. Oh, not shiny. Man, oh man. 2 birds so far. 2 birds with 1 stone, am I right? Just kidding. Not really, but I felt bad saying it out loud, so I'm backtracking. That's a bit more. That's more than Brandon has ever seen in his life. In the wild in that game, absolutely. Pretty bird, pretty bird. What a great movie. Dumb and Dumber is on fire tonight. We got a lot of Dumb and Dumber references. Hey, Jerry, what's up, Jerry? How's it going, dude? Hello, hello. Any luck? No luck yet. There's no luck, unfortunately. But we've had a lot of good times tonight. It's been fun. It's been a fun stream. So I'll take a fun stream over getting a shiny sometimes. I find it engaging with the chat a lot more fun, but I love shiny hunting too. It's just you guys are what keep me going. You guys keep my energy up. That's what I like. It's a good time. That is until I get the shiny, then I scream like a girl. Coffee, YT says, good luck. I'm at 10,500 on this hunt. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's brutal. I was kind of perusing YouTube today, and I came across somebody that was in the 8,000s for this hunt, Coffee, and I was like, oh boy. We may be in this in the long haul, but hopefully it shows up soon there, Coffee. Hang in there. And yeah, for your sake, I hope it shows up soon. Sorry that it's taken so long, but way to stick with it. We'll give you that. Way to stick with it. Never give up. Never surrender. Any reason why you're not playing the jackpots for Dratini? I don't think you play the jackpots for that. I just check it because I have enough coins for it. It's not in the the game corner area, is it? Hey, Alkesh, what's going on, dude? Hello. Nobody. Oh, it's 1 in 18,192. Oh boy. Did I say 18,000 on accident? 10,500 is absolutely nuts, but it's possible. Sometimes the RNG just sucks. It'll beat you up. It'll kick you around. Oh my gosh, I can't even say that word, casual goal. It tells me there's a chance. There's always a chance. There is always one. The one I want the most is Articuno. Articuno is my favorite of the 3, for sure. Me. Great subtle shiny on that one. Currently hunting Nidoran male on your shiny Squirtle save at 1560 so far. I love your there. 2003. Good luck, dude. Still a little early, with these odds and whatnot. But hey, you never know. How long was your Squirtle? Did you keep track of that one? Pushing to 11K tonight. Oh man. Well, I think it's a good stopping point for where you're at or how long you want to stay up there, Coffee. Windows and cars outside have smashed because of Brandon's scream. Not quite. I'm always afraid to do it. Sometimes I'm just singing along to stuff because I'm afraid my neighbors are going to think I'm dying and they're going to call the cops on me. I got shiny Mankey last night at 7,309 encounters. Hey, that's awesome. Congrats on that. That's a long hunt, but awesome though. Congratulations. Westlin, hi, I got a shiny Eevee after 1890 resets. I am jealous of that. I accidentally claimed the gift Eevee because I didn't realize that was the gift Eevee, and I was spamming the A button. I looked down and I was like, you claimed the Eevee. And I was like, no! I wanted to do that hunt, but I already had claimed it and I couldn't go back. It had been a long time since I saved, and I was so mad about it. I was sad. Penny, hey, sorry you're late. Oh, good. Welcome in, Penny. Welcome in. Not really late. I mean, we are getting, wow, it's already 11:32. Tonight's flown by. But we still got a little bit longer. We still got like 30-ish minutes or so left of the stream. I haven't played a Pokemon game in years. Have shinies become easier or harder? Easier. Easier is for sure. Primal, when's the next YouTube stream? For sure this weekend. I'm Eastern time, so it'll be around like 12 to 4-ish, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. I stream during the days, my time on the weekends. But I may do a stream. I sometimes do streams on Fridays. It just kind of depends on how work goes, but it's usually just a little power hour. I stream for like an hour. But it kind of just depends on how work goes and how busy I am. So I never commit to it, but you know, if I can jump on, I'll jump on. But I commit to Tuesdays and Thursday night, and then I also try my best to commit to Saturday and Sundays. You know, sometimes I'm out of town, you know. It happens, but I try my best to be here as much as I can. I wouldn't even say it's subtle. Pretty much goes from blue to white. Yeah, I mean, it's still like a bluish color, though. That's why I kind of said subtle. Have you ever tried Porygon, Pink Princess? I haven't not. But I do love shiny Porygon. I think it's a great shiny. But with the amount of coins I have, I'd only be able to do one check. Which I wouldn't mind doing it at some point, but Dratini's the target, so I'm going to stick with it, but I wouldn't mind doing it. He screamed, and now there's no windows in my Cybertruck. Sorry about your Cybertruck, Mia. I'm doing the Masuda method for Squirtle and Pokemon Sword. Ooh, hey, good luck on Squirtle in that game, Primal. Good luck. Took you 10,240 tries to tie my shoes. No shiny, but I wanted to be cool. I was imagining Jerry, your wife, like, are we gonna leave? Are we gonna leave, or are you just gonna keep doing that? I'm trying to get a shiny. 3 resets for Squirtle. Really? 3 resets? Dude. Well, congratulations on the insanely early one. Now every hunt from now on will be all over odds. Kidding. I'm kidding. I think I'm colorblind. What's the color? Is the shiny? It's a pink. If you're asking about Dratini, it's a pink shiny. Reset over shiny Bulbasaur a few weeks ago. 923 resets, only 9 more to get the reclaim. Dang, dude, your luck is kind of nuts. That is crazy, dude. Crazy. Cybertruck crying face, Mihi. That's the only reaction to a Cybertruck that you should have. I'm really having fun creating YouTube videos on YouTube. I'm not going to give them my. Yeah, that's fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Enjoy the ride, like I said. Enjoy. It's our anniversary, Jerry. I really have to get this shiny. Worker just looking at me, brother. You okay? Makes me think of was that SpongeBob clip where he's like, "Hey, buddy, did you just blow in from Stupid Town?" I don't think I could be caught dead owning a Cybertruck, dude. They're so ugly. Owning one of the other vehicles, I park, you know, I have to charge, and every once in a while one will park next to me, and I'm just like, ugh. Every time I see one, like the stainless steel on it always looks like it's like old, like it just like, ugh. I hate to pay that much for a vehicle, and then my car just looks old. I'm gonna Masuda either Score Bunny or Charmander or Pokemon Sword next. Ooh, do Score Bunny. I like Score Bunny. Score Bunny's cute, and he has a funny call. Well, not a call, but a cute little cry, or whatever it is. I was referencing Brandon's. Yeah, I have the car version. I would not be driving a truck version. That's for a fact. The stainless steel that's always stained, like how it looks so bad, dude. Like I've seen enough of them up close now, like where they just all look like that, and I'm like, what the heck? Or is that? I mean, I know what it's made out of, but what is it made out of? Dirt infused metal? I don't know. Whatever. They're the people that own those are probably better off than me financially, so. The black ones don't look as bad. Well, they always sell them in that color, but you can get them wrapped. There's a couple in my area that are wrapped in the black or, other colors. There's a pink one that drives around here I've seen. Wolverine metal. I don't know. I feel like Wolverine could cut through it pretty easy. Shiny Cinderace is my favorite shiny starter Pokemon Primal. Ooh. I hear a lot in my years of doing this. I hear a lot of love for Cinderace. People love Cinderace, man. Cinderace is a definite fan favorite. Cybertrucks are fugly. Yeah, I wouldn't be caught dead driving one. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if someone gave me one for free. Maybe I'd drive it for a little bit and then sell it. They sold their house just for that truck. What? Wait, who? Somebody you know? Or are you just referencing something I said? That's a bad decision. I can't imagine the torture your eyes go through seeing that have nothing wrong with pink, but in a Cybertruck by the gods. Yeah, it's pretty ugly. It is not good. But their decision, like I said, they're probably more financially better off than me. More power to them. What color is Shine Dragonite, Urja? It is a green. It is a weird green color. Like a dark green. Even harder at 4:38. 4:38 a.m. Shine Grookey's line was disappointing. Yeah, Grookey's all right. It has more of that yellow color, but people said Scorbunny's line is a little disappointing too, but I do like it better. Sobble's got a good color, but they definitely went for the subtle route on Gen 8. Like subtle was the MO for the starters. Pink Princess, how many resets did I did? I think it was like 3,502, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember if it's like 3,000 or 2,000, but I think it was 3,000. I feel like the hunt was decently long. Apparently you can live in one. Yeah, theoretically I could camp in my car too, but I would never do that. Like my car has a camping mode, but I don't think I would ever use it. But like the seats go like a certain way and I could technically sleep in it if I had to. Which I guess is a perk, but I don't think I would. Unless there's drastic measures. When I was talking to the McDonald's one, when I was walking to the McDonald's one was stopped in front of me and I crap talked with the driver inside. Sir Slow Bro. Hi, Sir Slow Bro. Wow, I can't talk. Welcome in there, Sir Slowbo. Why can't I say that? Slow Bro. Why do I keep saying Slow Bo? I'm tired. Sorry. Welcome in though. Welcome in. Sorry I keep being weird. Mission made it a red or orange to represent fall leaves. I've always been a big component of the grass type starter to have a fall or spring color. Like I feel like that should be a no-brainer. Grookey is beautiful and perfect in every way, so stop talking because you obviously don't know what you're talking about. It's okay. Shout out to Phonics. Man, I'm hooked on him, dude. I'm hooked on him. Did you like Mario Galaxy, Alkesh? I did. I liked it. It was fun. I wouldn't say it's much of a movie more than it is I was comparing it to like a theme park ride. It's a lot going on. It looks very pretty, and yeah, I had fun with it. It's nothing spectacular, but it's fun. Fun movie. I enjoyed it. Sobble is better. Absolutely love Sobble. Shiny Rilla is good, but my Shiny Cinderace is better. I do like Rillaboom's drums. I like it. And he gets Super Saiyan 3 hair, which is cool. Bum ba da bum. No. No nicknames. Dratini, yes. Hey, Crows. What's up, Crows? How you be? How's it going? How's everybody doing at the crib? How you doing? Should have kept the yellow from Meganium. Yeah, it kind of like does that weird washout thing, but it's all right. I kind of understand them not wanting to go too far with the shinies of the starters because they want them to be recognizable, apparently. But I kind of want them to go all out for the starters. Critics hated it, yeah. I see where they're coming from, but you know, I don't know. I thought it was fine. I don't know if I'll watch it again, but I thought it was, you know, it was fun for what it was. I was like, wee, and did a little clap, and I don't know if I'll see it again. Chicory is my favorite Johto starter. My Cyndaquil is my favorite starter of all time. I love Johto. Pokemon Johto. Person don't like the dust-stained fur. Dust-stained fur. On which thing? I'm good or all good. About to be out of my bed, though. You got to go back to your own bed now, kiddo. Kids love to sleep with their parents, though, man. When my sister was about 4 years old, I left her for 5 minutes to hatch eggs, and she hatched Shiny Grookey. Your 4-year-old sister did? Knew how to play the Pokemans? That's a lot. That's a very early age to play the Pokemans. I like G-Max Blastoise. Yeah, I liked a lot of the G-Max stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought the designs are pretty nice. Oh, Cinderace. Yeah, it's got a cool, like, smoky look. That gray color. Hope she doesn't wake up. Yeah, that's hard, though. That is very hard. But yeah, you didn't like it, me. You didn't like that. I thought it was all right. But I did like the subtle on Score Bunny. There's no gray on Score Bunny, but I like the subtle, like, change to the gold or whatever. Mewtwo used to have so much aura when I was a kid. He was always my favorite Pokemon. I mean, granted, growing up as a Gen 1er, Mewtwo's still dope to me. I still think Mewtwo's awesome. But yeah, I get that there's a lot more to choose from now. Oh, no nicknames. I was thinking a Legends game for Galar Primal. They could. Well, they could. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Save me. When I'm singing the song, I always like to say, shave me. Shave me. Spaghetti. What's up, Spaghetti? How's it going? Spaghetti? Mewtwo's your favorite legendary. When it comes to nostalgia and stuff, it's probably my favorite too. So like, I don't know. If you ask me like a legendary, Mewtwo like pops in my head. It's just the thing I see. How can you like Hitmonlee over Sock, you Gen 1er? I'm a Gen 1er in the sense of like, that's the first thing I ever played with. So it's the most impactful for me besides Gen 2. Let's see. Kind of wish they kept it through the whole line. Yeah, I wouldn't have been upset about that. That's weird, not gonna lie. Wait, what? Oh, because of the Gen 1er thing? Sock, that's right. Sock, the one you wear, or Sock hit you in the face, or the Pokemon? I think nostalgia, but also they have so much aura. That they do. It's like an unmatched era for me. Granted, everybody's gonna be different depending on the era they grew up in, but for me, Gen 1, Gen 2 are just crazy. Galar was your first Pokemon game, Primal? It's a good game. I know it got some slack at the start because of the graphics, but I actually liked it. I just thought the story was pretty weak. But shiny hunting and stuff and the DLC made me like the game a whole lot more. Oh, the shade thing I was referring to. It is weird. But that's why I say it, and I don't like claim it's a good thing. I just say it because I'm always making up something stupid. Outcast with 172. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Your favorite legendary Entei because of the third movie. That's right, Pokemon. No, not Pokemon 2000. Whatever that movie's called. I didn't like Gen 5 Pokemon. I don't like Gen 5 Pokemon, don't worry. Try to watch the first Pokemon movie and try not to cry. Challenge level impossible. I remember seeing that movie in theaters when it came out, and I was like, what? Like, you know, movies were always like a big deal, and I was like, did they just kill off the main character? Like, for real, like at that moment, it felt like, you know, we lost Ash. It was like, what the freak, man? Like, I remember everybody in the theater just like floored. Very early memory of mine. I see a like goal 64. Did we do it? Did we hit the like goal? We did. We crushed it, by the way. So we'll pin up a new like goal. Thanks for hitting the like button today, guys. Appreciate you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not the blatant replacements. The blatant replacements. I have Sword and Legends Arceus. Both are, you know, Legends Arceus is a great game. I would say that I would love Sword and Shield more if it had a better story. It was just kind of like, there's so many cool things going on in the game. But they were just like, hey, go get your badges and stuff. But no, I want to go save the city that was being destroyed. Like, I wanted cool stuff like that. But like I said, the DLC made the game a lot better in my opinion. Pokemon 3, the movie. Oh, I should have known. Should have known it was just that simple. If you don't change the lyrics, are you really a music fan? Yeah, that means you just really like the song so much that you can start saying things that rhyme. Tango, you gotta quit doing that, bub. That is, for some reason, goes into my brain. I cried at Ash dying like people cry during the Passion of the Christ. That was our religious movement, Jerry. Pokemon the movie. I don't remember crying. I do remember being like, oh my God. Like, it was definitely like a holy crap moment in my childhood. Because at that time, like, granted it does again now, but like my life kind of revolved around Pokemon at that time. So it was like a big deal. My least favorite Pokemon is probably Mr. Mime or Pikachu. I'm banning you, Urja. I'm banning you right now. I'm kidding. Pikachu's my favorite. But that's okay. I don't know. People are like, ugh, mascots, lame. I understand Mr. Mime, though. Mr. Mime, he gives some vibes. The vibes are off. Titanic for you. Near, far, wherever you are. I definitely didn't cry when I was a kid, but nowadays I'll definitely tear up. Yeah, you understand the emotional a bit more nowadays, probably. I've watched Squidbillies Spaghetti. I did at one time. I didn't like watch it a lot, but I caught a couple episodes. I always thought it was funny, but I wouldn't say I watched it enough to like know everything. I do remember it, yeah. You Anomalies. Oh, You Anomalies. Anne-Marie instead. Did Anne-Marie autocorrect to Anomalies? Can't really endure smell. Yeah, he's done horrible things. I mean, isn't that how you get like famous? You just do horrible things, I guess. Isn't that how it works? Mr. Mime creeps me out so bad. I don't know, it doesn't really creep me out. At the end of the day, it's not real. If it was real, it'd creep me out. I don't know. Things don't really creep me out if they're not real. That's why I can handle horror movies so well. Yep. Oof. That's all good, Jerry. It's all good, man. It happens. And at the end of the day, we all got to laugh from it, you know? We got to giggle. Crown Shiny Zacian, so cool. Zacian Zamazenta. I remember that distribution being a cluster fluff with GameStop. Kind of like Miraidon and Koraidon as well. It seems so with everyone getting locked up all the time. Getting locked up? I feel like nobody gets locked up for anything anymore. You do the worst crimes in humanity and you just, you know, get to the top of the food chain. It's like, oh, okay. That's cool. I didn't learn that when I was a kid. Don't have it though, Primal? Really? Yeah, you had to be at that distribution thing. Or people can gen them in. Like, you know, you can get them however. What's up, Ralph? How's it going, man? How's it going, dude? Mr. Mime is a clown. I don't like clowns. Oh, yeah. I mean, that can... He's more of a mime, But yeah, I can see the clown. He's got like, face paint, things like that. I can understand the fear of clowns definitely translating to Mr. Mime. He does voicemail cameos. Oh my gosh. I'm about to buy it. Kidding. I feel like if anybody called me and got the voicemail, they wouldn't even know who it is. Unless he's like, "Hi, I'm Mel Gibson, creator of Passion of the Christ. Brandon's not at the phone right now, but please leave a message at the beep." Let's see. Some dude stole Pokemon cards, is looking at life in prison, mind dude, and he got 4 years, right? Money talks, dude. It's all about that money. All about that money. I have a catch combo of 50 Spearow and 209 speed candy. Oh my gosh. That's some fast candy. Hopefully it doesn't run away from you. Really wish I had another Pokemon in the game, especially ZA Primal. ZA is great. Maybe you can get it. Do you have Fire Red, Leaf Green? I can't remember if we talked about this Primal, but if not, it's only $20. Great, I know that it's not in everybody's pocket, but it is on the more affordable side. You don't? Yeah, I mean, it's a great game if you don't mind the 2D era. A little cheaper, a little easier to save up for. Highly recommend it if you need something new to play, or old but new to you. Scalpers get roasted by Charlie. That's right. Scalpers, no scalping. I get to deal with that tomorrow. They started putting cards behind the counter at Meijer, and so I go there every Friday morning. So I'm gonna see if I can get something, but I'm pretty sure everything will be picked up by the time I get there, because they open at 6:30. I usually get there around like 7, 8 something. Last week they had stuff, but nobody really wants perfect order, so perfect order is a little easier to get. But I like opening cards, so I don't really care. I think perfect order is fun. I would love to get the gold or the alternate art Zygarde. I think it'd be cool to get those. Meet Canyon frying scalpers too. Yeah, he went ahead and just drew a whole animation. Which, by the way, I'm so jealous of people that can animate. I wish I could draw and animate. I would love to make shorts and stuff like that. It'd be so fun. It'd be so fun. Should have been 20 for both. 20 for what? Years? It's cold downstairs. Good. I am freaking roasting up here. It doesn't help that I'm in front of 2 monitors and a basically light for an iguana. Like, I'm pretty toasty right now. Bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, Emery said I got cloned Gokuride on a Marina. I saw that and I forgot to read it. But yeah, at the end, the way that it was distributed, hey, I don't care. I don't think anybody should care if yours is ginned or cloned or whatever. Like, it should be fine. The way that was handled. Favorite Pokemon? K-Swish. Am I saying that right? Mine is Pikachu. This lovable little guy. Hold on. Hand. There. This guy right here. Mine's pretty basic. What about you, dude? What about you? 24 both. 24. Hey, there's numbers. I don't know what's going on. I could honestly agree with $14.99 per game. 20 is a high though. Oh, you're talking about the price of the game. Yeah, 20. I do like. To me, it's better than spending, 200 or something at a retro store. But I do feel like they sold these games for 10 on the 3DS, and they're nothing different. There's no visual improvement other than it's on my bigger screen. So 20 is kind of a jump. I'm not saying that it's a great price, but I'm willing to pay it. I don't know which GameStop is left. I think the 3 closest to you closed. Honestly, good riddance. There needs to be a better game store chain that doesn't try to scalp all the stuff for the general public. Fire Red has been on my radar for a while now, Primal. I mean, honestly, if you get $20, spare $20, I'd suggest it, but I know how hard, it's not everybody's got $20 in their pocket. Just chilling. Those actually look very sharp on the Switch too. Yeah, and I think that it's just, I don't know. The game doesn't really need a huge push graphically. Maybe there's something going on where the image is a little clearer, but I don't know. I don't think there's anything different about this version. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there is. But yeah, visual wise, I think the game looks good. It does look pretty good. Thanks for the 56 likes, guys. We are approaching 60 likes. And we are in the 2000s. I didn't even notice we were in the 2000s checks. 2000th checks is what I'm trying to say. You can only afford Monopoly money in your pockets. You know, Monopoly money. Too bad you can't exchange that for real money. I also have to keep doing good in school. My mom might buy me ZA or Fire Red. Hey, that's awesome. The perks, my parents, that's how I got my first ever Pokemon game. I got Pokemon Yellow because my parents said if I did well on my report card, they would take me to go buy Pokemon Blue, and I did really good. I went to go pre-order it, and they were like, hey, you could pre-order, I mean, you could buy Blue, but you can pre-order Yellow, which comes out in 2 weeks, and you can have Pikachu as your buddy. And I was like, what? So shout out to the Toys R Us employee that made me pass on Blue and get Yellow instead. Bigger screen, bigger boot. Those are just as good as money. The IOUs. Most people probably won't get this reference because they probably haven't read more recent issues of Spawn comics, but we need a Spawn level stock market crash. I think the stock market being a dictator of the economy is total. Almost ate my mic. A total BS. I hate that stuff, man. That stuff ticks me off because once a company gets on the ticker or whatever, like, you have to always increase your profits. If you don't, then your company's terrible, and that's so crappy to me. So crappy. I hate it so much. And the fact that what really made me mad is I can't remember if it was Meta or some other company, but there was a company that laid off like a ton of employees, and their stock skyrocketed. And that made me so mad. And like Wall Street's like, yes, great stuff. Like, eat the rich. I'm sorry. I'm going to get off that topic. What's up, Mr. Wolf? How's it going? Larry went and disconnected everything to bring out the corruption of demons and the greedy high-ranking positions. Yeah, it's all a scam. It's all a flippin' scam. It's just a rich person game, but somehow it dictates our entire economy and the world. Which is crazy. It took away their money. I would love that for that to happen. But yeah, they gaslight us into saying it would like ruin everything. No, it wouldn't. We'd figure it out. Let's see. But good to see you there, Mr. Wolf. How's it going, dude? How's it going? Let out for the guys in the back. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've always been super anti-stock market dictating things, but just like the other day, I saw that news headline where it's like, so-and-so lays off 10,000 employees and their stock increased by like 8%. Is the biggest jump in 2 years. And I'm like, that's so scummy. I think of the people that lost their job first and foremost, and I'm like, it sends my blood into a boil, man. Like, oh, hate it. Agreed. Spawn is your favorite fictional character. I've actually never watched, if there's anything, or read anything from Spawn, but I like him just for that. Nowadays, even if you hate it, it's something you pretty much have to invest in. Yeah, I even have a couple stocky things, but nothing much. I think I have a total of $100 in stocks. It went up. It was up to like 170, but now it's like way below 100 because the volatile market. But I also don't know what I'm doing, and I was just buying things that I heard was good. So I'm not very much of a smart person, but yeah, I try to dabble in it to see if I can understand it, and it just made me hate it even more. Watch Spawn Wave, so close. That is close. Very close. Giratina has an elegant yellow and blue, and it's shiny, and I freaking love it. It's a good shiny. I think shiny Giratina is sick. Finally got that MFer after a couple of years of shiny hunting on Halloween. I was only hunting it on Halloween holidays on my channel for a couple of years, and I finally got it. I think it was not last year, the year before I got it. That was a relief. Funny enough, we were talking about it earlier, but I got that in BDSP. Although I did hunt it in other games. Let's see. Name your Charizard and Frank. Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that? We have a specific profit margin on projects, and sometimes we have to do things we don't like to reach targets. Yeah, which I don't think is in my head. I think that having a down week or a down month or not a great year is part of owning a business. Like we're not a publicly traded company, but the company I work for, we had a bad year last year. We did not have a great year, but we didn't have to fire anybody. Like, we still made income. We just didn't have a lot of overhead, but we were like cool about it. We're like, all right, you know, businesses have up and downs. It's just what happens. But if we were publicly traded, we probably would have had to fire everybody. But yeah, we just kept trucking, kept on trucking. I hope we can get the DLCs for Sword and Shield. We get the DLCs. They're good, dude. They're good. They're good. Good stuff. Let's see. Shine like Brandon and Dratini. Thank you, Ralph, for the 139. Let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Azagoff, welcome in, dude. Be careful on all those caps, dude. It's gonna get removed in the chat by the mods. But welcome in, dude. Welcome, and thank you for the good luck, dude. Thank you. Past couple minutes have been a little wild in the chat. Allison's been doing some modding over there. Thanks, hon, for your work there. Appreciate you. Hope you get that, Shiner Teeny. Thank you. Hold on, is it Lucho? Is Lucho red? Welcome in, dude. Thank you for the good vibes, man. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. I have a shiny Venusaur that is almost level 100 in Pokemon Sword, and I'll be able to G-Max it. Ooh, gotta make it buff. Huge. Ugh. Hurt my back. I'm kidding. But I felt like I was about to pull something in my back doing that. My goodness, we're not in Nintendo's Say It Loud era anymore. That's for a fact. Allison killing it like usual. That's right. She's holding it down, man. Holding it down. The Fort Minor. Man, I need to listen to some Fort Minor again. It's been a while. Great album. It's from G-Max form. It's literally a giant flower on its back. Yeah, I love it, man. I love the G-Max designs. I'd love for them to come back in some capacity somehow, some way. Gonna head to bed, Mihi. Me too, dude. I got like a couple seconds here. Have a great night, Mihi. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. But we'll catch you around. Thanks for hanging and all the good combo. Catch you around, dude. No nicknames. What are we at? Let's go to 2050. We'll go to 2050 checks tonight, and we'll call it a night. So it's a couple more resets here. Couple more resets. Yeah, thanks for the great vibes. Yeah, tonight has been great vibes. Thank you guys. Like I always say, without you guys, there's no vibe. So thank you for the good vibes tonight, guys. For the Sword and Shield DLCs. Yeah, I firmly believe the Sword and Shield DLCs saved Sword and Shield. They're typically pretty well received. Hope Galar gets Legends games. It might. You never know. You think Pokemon should return to the 2D model? Case Wish. I actually like the 3D model era, and I've kind of always praised the 3D model era. I like it better. Going back to Fire Red Leaf Green, I've been enjoying the 2D era. I wouldn't be too mad about it. I wouldn't mind them going for like a 2.5D vibe at some point, if anything, for a remake. Like some, like, you know, kind of like the black and white stuff where like the environments felt 3D, but the sprites were 2D, that kind of thing. I wouldn't mind that coming back. Or 2D. Whatever Game Freak announced, I'd probably roll with it. But 2D, I wouldn't be mad about it. I'd be like, hey, cool. As long as it's a good game, I'm in. Merja already in. Good night, man. Good luck with us. Thank you, dude. Have a good night yourself. Thank you so much for chilling and all that good stuff. But yeah, take care, dude. Have a good one. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to make a nickname. Gen 4 and 6 got a Legends game. Might as well go with Gen 8 next. Yeah, hopping through it. It might. It might. Mostly I don't like join a rally. Oh, we're doing like Harry Potter stuff. Harry Potter. 5 a.m. for you, but off for 4 days. Oh, nice. Off for 4 days. That's awesome, Alkesh. Enjoy the time off, man. Hope you got some good relaxing time heading your way. This is like going back to 2D GTA, the first one. The top down vibes. All right, last 2 checks, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out. But I just realized we're on the last 2 checks here. I did say 2050. See your previous comments. Hold on. Sword and Shield, not a bad game, but I'm a fan of British things. Oh, mostly don't like Joey and Rally. Okay, gotcha. My bad. I didn't miss that part. At first, I was like, are we talking about Harry Potter? Harry Potter. No nicknames there. Dratini. Yas. All right, here we go. Last 2 checks, guys. Before I check them, I want to get some shout outs here. I don't know if Kiro's still here, but my God, Kiro, thank you so much for the 50 gifted memberships tonight, and then another 20 gifted memberships. Jeez. Keith with the 25-month flex tonight as well. Thank you guys for that little extra bit. That's crazy. Thank you. That's bonkers. Let's see. Under Mew crew. Hi there, Under Mew. Hi there. Unfortunately, I gotta dip out of here after these 2 checks. It's good to see you there, Under Mew crew. Hope you're having a fantastic evening, or Friday, or Thursday, whatever it is for you. Yeah, Kiro the hero. That is absolutely right. My goodness. Thanks for the 60 likes tonight. Thank you guys for that. That's awesome. It's good to see that number. All right, last 2 checks. This one's not shiny, and bum. Darn it, 2050 is not shiny. So that means we continue this hunt next stream. So good stuff. What kind of dip? Barbecue sauce. I mean, I'm down. I'm going to go with more of a sweet and sour. I'm feeling sweet and sour. But Primal, good night. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. It was good chilling, flexing the new camera. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's so smooth. I'm loving this, man. It's so weird that I get stoked over just new stuff. Primal was next YouTube stream. There's a chance tomorrow evening for about an hour. We'll see how the work goes tomorrow. So Eastern time, like 6 p.m. to 7 or 5:30 to 6:30. We'll see. Kind of depends, like I said, on my day. But for sure, Saturday, 12 or 12:30 p.m. Eastern to 3:30 or 4, just depending on my time. Somewhere around there, you'll catch me around. But if anybody's really wanting to catch me live, just hit the little dingy bell, and you'll see when I go live. Sometimes YouTube doesn't tell you guys. But yeah, no Chick-fil-A sauce. Let's see. Hope everyone has an exquisite rest night. You as well, Primal. But see you Sat. Yeah, for sure. Take care, everybody. Have a great Friday if I don't see you. Who's all here? I'll say bye to everybody. We got Alkesh here. We got Allison, Anne-Marie, Jerry. We got K-Swish. We got Mihi, Primal, Mia, Under Mew Crew, and Urja as well, and some lurkers. If you're lurking, thank you in the background. You guys are awesome. I value you as well. You guys are awesome. But have a good one, guys, and I'll catch y'all on the next live stream. Bye, guys.